Say a bomb de Agurium Seba, a Babe Ramu Kama pray to me. I remember no man sample, area pound Simanum, you know, a Ramu Miensa, a real joining ya, Warisha, Nane, UEFA Champions League, you know, matches out on Ebe Koso, no, a dim power, Gincheno, Yadia, Ian, Lutari update out on Eba Afcono, Mauze de Alifan of La Côte d'Ivoire, Anemu Omosquada. Omode call Akwaku Ramu na yesi Nicolas Pepe, Simon Adingra, and a wilder players are in almost free national team near Southonsa, Afro Momo Baba join your mind. Luta the update no, Ebeba be Ramet Nierama, other news are if you come a Runobano, Ebe Twaso Tierama, you see or no, your brother doing come big matches are ne Kosono, he na Ujiri se Reno, Ebitimi Ako, Abia Foreba. Eba betrasia said down the no or more be ramo 8 area member fiera yaba be nkoma akra ya unze coach Kasimo Kansi Menga amnemune squada said no paluta ka me kache ne so okaise Kasimo or Kansi Menga fresh squad bi na just a local boys no erebeko akwakobo on the 16th against South Africa na me squad ne ba ye no dodo na pa like kakra Zekrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko are no man from players and me pacho and the commodity dia kosoa yes nyo mo kwan other teams are ye from players no mienu miensa baromo a and an impin for kasa said dabi mo de mo maye mamo baako na ehwe mboa na ne man koye pa etimi emfa mamo na so no ye bra ne din komo from division 1 side future stars ochina omo hosti Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko ewo Okese Park na big no ne sere hon se 7 ese no ye bra ne impin found on a etimi akasa ti mo adwen chenembra 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 you see or no matches no saying NBC ako ni nyina de ho update no ne nkoma wodo na beba aba be rama etimi edi amount mamia na menna me ho kakra bi me kwere ba pe me ma ne ba ode ye ko amanone na amanone nsem no ato aso ere amamo ye ba sisia. Alright, some more kwaba bi mere ba juma die kese no so still get up. Diaba na manone 7 ato asuju UEFA Champions League you may ogiri se matches no se ne bisi akọ. Na ewie na minya update bi se eze Madrid so no Kilian Mbappe so emza wakwa ko free prade adia but the woman never had anything but over anything team adwenche Fakye TV on Facebook ko join here wa follow wa like wa share wa ja comment no Fakye TV on YouTube join here wa subscribe and kama pa wa like wa share wa comment na on your WhatsApp line 0207543637 ogiri say a name match is on saying e be si akọ can be aboko there
nyame adom brakoku na so e
menzo mo wedem pa na mano ne niema tisen wo
oh emu ode na Real Madrid enro sembeka Mbappe against Celta Vigo ne Satiano ebi won kan na so senya knock ewo ne na so no wenya special treatment nti ehwe Kamavinga out nti yebewura latest ba test again for the first time we come pass a squad no
there's a ba
yes and Infantino NGOB at official complaint akoma FIFA ethics committee
aden
almost say we a FIFA president or so you neutral and you can so involved in politics no man say as what the world don't Donald Trump now peace prize or the command no almost sense bibi wo
okay
yes yeah remember AFCON to 21st pass squad no e bi ba ya timi drop na and you be Morocco krom say the krom city
but again me judi one part on my jam for my one ne na Fakye rewra mo na breaking it down touching ne
na aso obi na boss anyum no
ne
me do ti be kan wato nyum
odi mi diwe kan den wa
DIABY ene
emfa ke me pacho onyomo nye dem onyomo nye dem fa me fra onyom na onyomo nye dem emfa me fra onyom me sure pa
kokum enemani ajepa
aden
se uye bibi ma obi na ohun na oyi wa ya e so nkrane
ada obi ewo yi wa ya la
oh yes Swami MC municipal chief executive Honorable Franco Uswansan opeka ni ofidada mu na o press obe NTC Swami mrashebedwane na nyuma pa ene na message na osaye babun oye youth no metumu chese meboa no wo eye TV ni radio so na no Friday na Farmers Day Obeye MC na official me nko ne nchen menini ninkita ho na ye bo akuafo aba so na me gira mfimfin a
Mapofo so ya agric officer
chief me ya agric officer nti so am akuafo ne ye bo maba so ye bo udia na ye yakofo award no ne ye na MC na program si na so na ni to manim gesa wo ye kire me esere kire me adan na wo ma Kwaku no kiri me
ken
sa wakai sa some ye bi ma no
rantie ne bo no mo
na ne wa bedu sampempe ye bi ma obi no wani obi wani wa ya pa
na me sure rabo pa
enti nyankopon nhyira no aduma no so pa one of few MCs for Ashanti regional ye so mo po aduma pa
na we heavy ba ayi ba ko na we heavy na me sure but do be ayi ba ko na ayi na
we are said
Kafefemanity eno ale haji but
na se mfi
na me hwe na wa ya
ma de no ma me
Kafefemanity ken
o se ni pa o
Dabi yenimu ani yenimu nyame na meka omo nimu no nyina ni bi obetimaye se wo ye ni papa na de ba ko na
to nyame so
lutake
to juse
be kwa balole wate
o na wodi wo to nyame so no to jumse onyame yodo hallelujah oziana hallelujah oh ade
luta paso yu ko na gu ani ma tu okroba o hosiana so ye den Hosiana
obiara na so se do si channel
abobo am kale say
hello brother siaso
Hosiana na di Hosiana no lutake paso yu ko na ugu mani ma se dodo Hosiana no si Hosiana o chanu mi ase be ka kire o ezo na mo ha akofo ma do Mr. Hosiana Yo, sorry, me can't tell you
what the pronunciation.
What say? Hosanna.
Oh, not
night ya come be crying this idea Hosanna. Hosanna.
Hosanna no more fano. Eye abrofosem.
Ela bomo can say.
We twinum na metro. Kokwe na botana minchirichiri.
Ah, so ye kwa wala de why. Eko.
Right, brothers so now you're breaking it down, now you're touching it down, now you're knocking it down, now you're not young Paul, and I'm running Simo, Mammy Central Afcon, Toga, Mammy inside Morocco, now you just said the 21st December, Afcon Bachas, yeah, now Ramo Morocco, set your code SCT, Upefa Pepia, now welcome to Morocco, Upefa Pepia, not me pato, I didn't Nesse Afcon Kingdom of me part of football. Babe paso. Chasem champ. Afcon Babe Tuga. Yatu Enante. Morocco. Uram Al Rabat. Uram Casablanca. And Yamia Dua. Sade Ukronmutia. Ahead of Afcon. And I'm a team of Pakai. Senra. Me breaking it down, touching it down. And walking it down. Jamu on port to all. Atman so Pagni. Bibia Kama. I bring Ganta the Grace. I touch it down at the first country. Or one right here Morocco. And no Ramo Morocco. Said the Ukronmutia. Decoration. And Bibia Kama. Not me pacho so far. Mamintra trains, you know. Said the Uber Rama train at Yadia Tuga. So Ramo Morocco. Movement easy. Na Yala Daroma. No ma kama. Na Uber Kubabia. Train. And then I'm Kronom. And ya Morocco. No ma Dam. No ma kama. To no ma Kunakama. Train so a white by. Trakum Tono Kwa. Train awapa so uko babia ufiraba ekopemo Casablanca na upetrina na mpacho board way no mo design ne kama omo ayebia Afcon na ache amabia asoye kama na me mpacho mame omaya me frano the elephant Lofla Cote d'Ivoire no Africa some squad omanya diaba na Ivorian squad no for Afcon aba na me patro victims aba na Roma 3 goalkeepers omuti adabama som na sijwa okopema na seja for fana omutene aba amebe kama Samson Mohamed Ekoni aba Samson Alba Lafon omafreno obepemo defenders na yo Osman Diamonde omutene eko Sasso anampacho Emmanuel never Emmanuel Abadu omutene ko and also Roma no top ones obita me pacho Sebastian Ale omutene ko na good news oba asa Fred ayeza Omaton Safrenom, Ama Wolfred Za, Ekopemo Afcon, Ultra Ivory Coast, Omo Squadam, Omo Diaba, Wolfred Za, Edimuntin Timampa, Okopemo Afcon, Na Emamu Roma, Friend Wolfred Zingo, and Yan Desom Frenom, Bain Webra, and Toman Franca Squad and home, and 2 Ram, Ewo Elephant, La Cote d'Ivoire, Omo Squada, Boy from Wolfred Zingo, Me Pato Bain. Were out from the squad and Nicolas Pepe Eswe out or Martin drop on the Brian na omo anfa reason tia or Martin Nicolas Pepe or Martin drop and the free squad no at the eba na mami am Robert ni video no or Brownsa am Robert or travel akopem awon pacho Morocco no akop prepared for the Nations Cup on Betis a player no we bra no also kwakwaji treatment Morocco and Sana Nations Cup no et match as one pair of body akeka on pa enena entino Roma Real Betis player am Rabat abra nam kwansom akọ board flight akọ premo Morocco and ya damana hwem ese bebeto ya kama me patcho mami Mo Salah ni post no e gem emra pa ye ninka so and the Mo Salah and the Liverpool gym center obianyo Mo Salah nko a and the two and them okwe training Team Naka ewo Milan Italy omo purple game against Inter Milan and na Salah koyem be Liverpool ye training ekwe training and na me patro to picture onunku a wada na brabontam ye di emamom na me patro mo Salah ne family me patro na busuafo ne namfofo omo son pasrem omo fa traveling ban Anto Opanyina, ye fed Jimmy Carragher, Fantono, so Abdaya Pacanopa, and some of the Batuga, as Jimmy Carragher. Aka at the famo salawom almost a salawom legend omunimum a busianom son so Egypt chrono or number 1 omu eyinifumanye no pesam ese omun fanko babia ese ewura friend Jimmy Carragher Egypt minor omun penimu traveling ban Fantono so sawune salanya when Egypt and when Salanyam, when Salanam for Yam, when Salanyam, when Sala of Busha form, as soon as so over Primo Egypt dear. And yet on one judge and no edge for ever. Yet the amam old Jumajerusalem, not me patro Salakam, report I met him. As I may read some Liverpool, Persia, not by mutual consent or my terminating contract and Najin way, more salam. Baby or pair, not a call, never perso at my camera, and no adamatem, Roman Abramovich, report I met him, as I now try a program, final decision, bet me up. Efe, disciplinary me patro hearing 74 charges are at the buy him as Abramovich time na secret payment a quadma agent outdoor a adessa efe no atenasom diamentem as a well paid this week bet me at the final hearing about near 74 charges and all baby a perquacosi and no at the album not my main cost pass former captain with me son. Boy no omuye mura edi amanu Tottenham na report ametem assassin ni mura no akakra na adin omawie on se dewa bayem edi ama Spurs Tottenham team no e was omuye mura na omde akai no said the debia Ramos Spurs on sponsor South Korea player be bayem ebe bad juma Tottenham near final son na obel juma pa ampa Omo anya murano and no and that's one me judge I'm breaking it down at amamatize down ono so Rama Dominic Solanke Tottenham a register no Champions League me patro a bad league phaser na boy no bram and the matize down Akori place no asa yofa mpanim for amfa replace Dominic Solanke no bianya kama and one am tema wo asa Manuel Akanji wayare one team Inter Milan for annual training and I'm so many game Inter Milan and Liverpool papa a bad day asa obetuma poppy the meta Manuel Akanji say same why better no ye I likely asa nana Joe Precious and they tell Liverpool on Popocono and your good news if Inter Milan I saw a nanam pa waina baba and no Lukaku abam one Napoli group now at me I training Lukaku Napoli team now I group training for the first time me patro since August 14 Often na nampa bwahene Lukaku etimi ababaka oni Napoli team no eso aba omuye training ama prayer kama na Joshua Zexi urap ewo team a ye fe no Roma ye see a team paako pep supporters ne pep coaches ne pep management pep team owner pep almost signing baako pep munya babwa woma Joshua Zexi and womo pep already contacted a player no waka yes at the actual woman contact United some open winter way mom and komogusua toda and no report ametem man Juve training na man from Filikaka Juventus training and Bremen and Daniel Rugani team training Abramo prepare our game on purple against Power Force our Champions League good news at the moment Brugani and Bremer team training and at the airban not the part of Arsenal training Fabia Sumame. Now, Arsenal training and them will try Gebra Henzia. Not 10 way beam assistant coach at my Arsenal. Or we are training. Was in player who posts water form, what you booking team part, what you put down balance, and no I get Prahenze, Arsenal assistant coach, and no I not any PM. Now, and not to Arsenal, training on players are, and no man to join the training, and then Deacon Rice, while you're training, Arsenal prepare against Club Brugge, William Saliba, and Miama. Samson Leandro Trossard went to me and the Oman to me Arsenal team as to any training Europa na reporter met him as so far friend Quadano be a domo buying as Emil place woman will train me Biaswen to me camera and no Edeba ye church among Mammy Manchester City training no a chaos and I have the boy now. Your friend already me patch all as boxing and a burn elbow and watch about Stefan Ortega. Yo, Matheus Nunes, Eddie training. I'm a Biaso Ayakama, prepare, Pecoco Primo Madrid, and then rain. Now a China game not to Man City Real Madrid, and at the Eba, now Uramo Madrid, and Chuaminin, and Alonso, they appear before the press. Now Chuaminin Pusanon, as a boy, relationship. Money me patch Alonso and it say was it a good relationship at there so person winning game or some come together no quite the same direction no matter winning games no Biaso I fine no Mbappe and no Amatimawon I said was fracture the finger no Demetem I said when you know kakra when you special treatment second no bet me up no possibility I saw Bebono I saw from power and I am Mbappe the air banon and the Madrid training na Korama or my friend Akoda Juan Martinez and Victor Valde and one Pekka squad and set the player on prepare no Biaso to Kama na some place when a Rudiger Jude Bellingham and a Valverde yes he came against Celta Omunya no as to city game Papa and Yasa Rosem Petmency and no at the Eba na training no tram a boya your friend me patch of Vinny Junior and then in concentration as was so power no tram a player kama a Bram Barpin Kamavinga and a Dinelsen and the Omuna Antmania training. Now head of city injury list senator Mbappe, Dinelsen, Kamavinga, Militao, Safran David Alaba, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fallon Mendy, and a Danny Kabaya, Omunopra, na Eddie, Essa Omu Ebetma Bargain City, and Ed Eban, ye judge among, now you're breaking it down, not me patron Alonso, adding some Piatuga, your Busa Alonso. As Alonso, Papa back, our Premier League on, or possible return to Premier League on, or probably coach Liverpool and Yenta Alonso Muaya. What am I?
Since leaving the Premier League in 2009, you've not gone back to play for an English club or manage. Is that something you've got considerations for in the future, maybe?
Well, for sure, this is born with the English clubs, for sure with my former club. But at the moment, this is my place. This is where I want to be, and in the future, you never know what could happen.
Alonso say, Dache, wouldn't you person? Ne say, baby, our pay, and it baby was say, Real Madrid, and Timo Pia and Charles Tagen on. Now, watching your Busa Alonso, what only sitting in ball, say, and a preparation it here.
The next one is the best one, so you need to face it, and not just myself. I think that the players and the fans, everyone knows because they have faced against City so many times for the last years. What we are expecting, but for sure it's a big challenge. But I see as an opportunity at the moment. It's not about changing; it's about adapting because I knew pretty well the culture of Real Madrid.
eno Alonso ne nsamo de tudwa about preparation Madrid team na timi aye na yanko presido etimatima me pacho your friend Madrid near Don Florentino Perez was it team no omo ebeye training section ombe open to the public eno ebe to the 30th December and a remado omo training ombe open na supporters appreciate better than 8 a.m. na biaso ye kama na Atletico Madrid Presidor Enrique Cerezo was say some percent Champions League top 8 omutimi kanwa by all means was say and winning game now was say a day was say omutimi winning game now na against a PSG a day was some winning our end of it na enam part of mami ATM supporters demete supporters renyo images out eba just 1,600 fans and a free Madrid akopremo end of it and no more as some team na chi na biaso tuma ye kama enu ede eba na me pa cho man Ronald Arroyo when you attach it down as for Israel me pa cho ho enu ase okopa nwadwa na twa Ronald Arroyo so far Israel na wo Ramo Maccabi Tel Aviv no me pacho so peko biabi it's a Nazareth or peko Jerusalem no wako Bethlehem onye miya wo so peko wako cycling ho said ya paya bi babe come na club Barcelona so mo jine mapa so papa na bi ba ye kama no aba no mo aba be adwuma am bia so ye fa enti no Ramo Israel bia ye friend Tel Aviv ho na buy no akwa Rama okwa cycling ho am biaso tuma fine enu ede eba ye chama breaking it down na ya touch the mama Barcelona team players ko team hotel prepare numre against Frankfurt de Bessi ebenya sem Marc-André ter Stegen a team out a squad no na Barcelona players and omti Ramo Campa 3 goalkeepers a chasampa normal edge na goalkeeper Marc-André ter Stegen Juan Garcia no one ya session you Paul Kubasi Alejandro Bade Andreas Christensen Gerard Martel Jules Kunde Eric Garcia Anna Joffre Open FIFA Pedro Femi Lopez Mark Casado Frankie de Jong Bernard, Anna Drew, Okwenma Ferran Torres, Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Jamal, Rafinha, Rashford, Rooney Barge, and Hansi Flick, Aduamo Abam. And a 15 pass no emusu asisia me patchom ram hotel akọ prepare ese bia betima ye kama eso adama team Barcelona and a win our Frankfurt game on Spotify company the bia so tima ye kama and your team Barcelona omanya brutal SNM de Bessi first Champions League game our Spotify company after some year no I was say what there I was say where kama enu ed eba ne Copa del Rey draw no etimi aba na ultra draw na team Barcelona Bechatima you have any CD Guadalajara and Real Madrid shat me pacho tima you have Talavera na Ukoroma and the team Guadalajara for after drawing by supporters celebrating by adaya omu enya Barcelona and Barca na ebabo omu domunti so dogo pinu abem omu basha Barca omu di ebeju omu di na biaswa ye kama na me pacho yentem Talavera de la Reina division 3 team omu so brand drawn into na eba se omu name team Real Madrid and Becha yente kakra
Talavera de la Reina.
Talavera de la Reina.
El club de fútbol Talavera de la Reina, el equipo en el que Álvaro López es defensa central. Hacia el Real Madrid o el Barcelona.
El Real Madrid.
Ante el Real Madrid, club de fútbol, por tanto, por primera vez en la historia, el Real Madrid visitará el Prado y esta es la reacción en directo del vestuario del Talavera.
so I celebration Division 3 team no ya day on the Real Madrid and a pressure on the big boys I'm a buyer coming out from Okata. Sir, Ayakata Sports Investment. For almost afi. I was said 2026. Almost a petting for now. Omuram Upakaya. Almost say I was set third investment in football. Etimi Paso. Omu announced Abra 2011. Omuramo PSG. And 2022. Almost a Ramo Aya Braga. Almost say 2026. Almost third team. Papa. Now Omuramo no team all say omo ewram no omo ye adwuma na omo edane team ne dache eno ede ebam na unko APLG so from squad no swaba omo prepare on papa against Athletic Bilbao na unko rama Brevet Desire Due wani Nuno Mendes omo back omo captain no yo Marquinhos yo Zabain yo Carrasquelia, yo Fabian, Riusrano Gonzalo Ramos, Desire Due, Vitinha, Lika In, Mayulo, Nuno Mendes, Jawo Bacola, Zaire Emery, Safonov, Jawo Injantum, Mbaye, William Pacho, Martin James, Joao Neves, Renato Marin, Omo enom Ramos Spain, no Oma Copa, Mama Biaya Kama, not me Pacho Alfonso Davis. Also report meeting and no one trying to bamunchi team now for the final preparation. Ninansa Vison Company at the bar at long glass boy no bet me up about Jumakama. I'm a beer as well at me up and no good news up banner or bet me and your minister as what me up and no airport meeting. Not mammy and breaking it down, no me touching it down as well am for Emma mom as a Roma boy and a player, your friend Emery Chan. So far, back sisters for Turkey, some Erpenon, Fenerbahce, Erpenon, and a Galatasaray, a Fosso Erpenon, Omina Somunian from Dortmund, and your back, or much show interest a winter way, or Muya don't put in beer, as a Omutin Pepper, now Jose Moreno, and your commissars of Penem, oh, Pasai Aqua Madrid, and was someone said, John from Namusha Samukika, Fipabiama, supporters, and the Ekika, one day, and Opianin in Nkomo, and Yamwa, Munamusha, Munamoka, and your supporters, Rimfrao. I saw my film Brabako Madrid, who was on tape to be in Como, Yamon Central for and a more kicker. Not me part of them, do we know him? A Urama NGO, you're from Fire Square. Not me part of Monte, a year complaint, a common FIFA Ethics Committee. Nina some FIFA president, your friend Jenny Infantino, were breaching a FIFA. Football contract and I set me patch on Rano, rules were breacher. Nani Nano said, I was set and was stay neutral. I just about politics, political neutrality. I was sent Kaya Juma. Nanso Jenny Infantino, Emani Enya Juma, and then what farfare, a man penning for Nanwa Tabononi Donald Trump, and Namwa about the draw, Ubona one president way, a man the peace prize was saying at the command, Donald Trump. Omuso penino about political neutrality onyasa onyam finfi on show ni neutral sama wire ntino omo open investigation Infantino enu reporter yeta ye jejamo eso ede amama otuma de so ye nyina sura sama woto your bobo anu na wie abra ye breaking it down touching it down and knocking it down ejejamu yompo ewo eye amononi nsem admane mfansia na ABOU DIABY any team emfa dia kanya ento aso emamo
all right so that can see perform waiting area kwa rama manone ne UEFA Champions League matches no gidi se saying erewesi akọ top game no Atlanta bobo kone transfer no Chelsea di abweni na fe Inter ebebo Liverpool. Now Liverpool without Mohamed Salah. Near my best Sunday. Send besi ako 0207543637. 3637 we affordable omeba that ba be doing common aboa na nyama koyere ama me ba on the Facebook page or na ma ba be kinkan mo messages na dia mamo on Fakye TV on Facebook kunya wa like wa share wa comment we ja message no omeba na ma ba be kinkan baransa na no asira kase require for Millennium Constructions maka area chose esma se ne ba ene donkomi Millennium Constructions. Don't come Millennium Constructions. Ghana, any man on it, baby, obia, opese water assassin, assassin yantam nedao, discount edaso, the yanas over contact your moberna, ya boa now, sono ya titiso kama pamuato, zene quarter plot, half plot, and a full plot, and a panel, a 0244 274084, 0244 274084. Ghana baby o pasasi atwa ya tete so esmas no a special package a free Millennium Constructions ni omon kasa na yemwa omo system mo 15 to 20 solid years omo obi enya asemo da e bana dansie won niema hona abekwa akwaje no bara se esmas no yeboa ama wo a woni bi no osika asemo fom no we nya asase wo baby onso opeso sha ase eye bibi nti contact yomo eni omon kasa ne mboa na da so no embra mo 8 Emfama Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited ere pe vozenenka emfantroze osenu dinini na ubedinini na aboa manso enya hode zanzo obi sia kuna to atwene obi nso sinti no okoko medical wejuma bi no wa feli dinini ugina bebi a o kasa wenya sa confidence no edi nkomo eti Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited zebra na bra bi ro mo maso e afibia no benya e rom oju a wako na dentist a check December wako ne a check seno area amount wa bi area to examination and consultation no obetimi rom root canal treatment dodo mu seno wenya ha kakra e wo no ma ya na e ha adwen kakra untime we dompe ni mfili endidi mfili udidi ana akwakokam na ma senti bi aba begina onu moko a ye bere de ubenya se ebetu de ebetu de ubenya se ye fili no ye bere na ya ye etimi area ma scaling and polishing wadidi ama nema bi akeka o cinema daso a ese wo se no kwa ye be yi sa anka waka ni na efiwa huru wanu maftero no na waka che dogs the dog bommy teeth whitening na yetimi etwu se no so na ye fita ona ma na odwedwe o se so zo bia zebi yegu ne duane so no de nyina ne se wo se no efe two man comfort enjoy na boa na nema koyie pa area ma wo se ne na atu era present ne replace mawa your temporary one your permanent one I know ya fiball say na se no bakusia confirm one no mo sere me pa choko your medicated braces ye de bebo na aboa ma se no etimi asaso na nema adaye pera ma peso si usunu gold and silver a Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited ramu na yembo na de community ni yeso bana usika senda form kra kakra won dog be gina wa ye dia ma after no na wetwa na kakra dog sisika hunya na mom nipa nkwa no e ya dia ehia papa opo mo branches no mienu e wa kra kuma se Abreport Junction oro ne achimo Bantama High Street no so Total Energy filling station no Ethiopia abansu bi ho omo ebo ejuma Techima magazine oro ne achimo kenten kwa no so be nya omo na call for idia omo ben Central Police Station no afrawo so no oro ne chomsi GCB bank na unya omo e na Tamale Tushegu also post office no omo ben MTN office no 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 makanse teacher ni bi ena ne ye na mechiwa de etia ne say say forgive say there is something you do and you say you don't do and you say forgive na brofu we ebe de na nkwada no wasi no mo mfeli e ma ne nyesa na ye simple kra watwe na ade na mfa awon nchen a ma me ha ho ensu eye dwenti college ensu eye dwenti college omo bie di atomu zene moma nkwada ne nko omo nkokosua de omo ntwe na omo ntwa na ne man koyie pɛn fa momo na no wasi a result ya bank of retien omo 100% stamp sisu say bam na ejuma omo born wo Ghana na ade a eye too much e di no de akwada no kwa ukokodu a ya wie bibibia no na ya bisa ase pesikato obekɔ nursing obekɔ uni obekɔ teacher training eye dwenti college ejuma no omo born ya de a eye too much de tie ya bo modi academic year we no ya bia de atomu SHS 1 2 3 okotwe baby amfa me de omna manu tudwa afre na ne omon kasa course so mo fa no science visual art agric science business general art and home economics and all your center why kajira tumtu wasi no ye twa akwara no kwa bibi obeda enwen ho enu echi omo teachers abia e twa ma de so ba be say la like Genti College omo ye too mad for mo number no ni omo nkasa 0243 721 659 0243 721 659 0597 064048 0597 064048 ni ambo amane manku ye mfama kumawu nkwanta ramuni ambo Genti College omuye too much Genti College na waje so the pace setters is that the omujuma no mo aye no okodiama no ya de too much mame ko on Facebook or na men kenkan messages kakraba ababe roman sana mahwena matwa so odi no betimi afa on WhatsApp line also 0207543637 say this here now the Ishmael Adu was a perfect presentation. Keep up the good work. Fakye Sport and all the messages here. ABOU Jalibi. Nedi anozi Abu Dhabi. Watch you live from Capi Very Center. Catarina, Brazil. And all the feared by Omar Sugasti. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Omar Sugasti. Watch you live from Adria Station. More update on Barcelona today's match. And Barcelona will win by 2 goals. And keep up the good work. Benji Fancy Sawua Sunyani Road. Chelsea. Greetings to MC Achema, Mwabija South, Honorable Wisdom, Sebo Amokunkom, the other Ebreno, Sandra Lopez. Rumor has it that Alonso has already packed up his bags after seeing Mbappe's injury. You know, the laughing emoji, Eramon Afi, Edward Onsu, and so the laughing emoji, Eramon. Abu, please, where does Luther King get his terms? Hey, terms in Hene, Jew 2. And here's Sandra Lopez, Jorebe, no, Anani Kunsu Kojo Chrome, Alanta, Baby Chelsea, Fala, and I'm on the Boafo Raymond. Watch you live from Nkoko, na the other two as on the M is a mini winning at the idea. Anyway, no, and Shadan Camp agenda home, Timen Famba, and Mami Romo, Sky B. Good afternoon, I'm Juicy Fakye Sky B. More update from Real Madrid, Osikaba Kapu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Watch you live from Kuwait. Good work, keep it up. And my was GH Monaco. Glory, Man United record down. So Panta, Kankam from Chelsea all the way. What can come? There's a call. Mikro Meja, Eja number 1, Eja number 2, Eja number 3. Michia Mikrum Funina, Abubakar Suleiman. Hi, Fakye Sport. You are the best among the rest. Keep it up. My regards to Abi Sugasco inside in Kran Kwanta, Daniel Kwabiteria. Chelsea will win tonight's game. Watch you live from Koto Chrome and Dudona Sono. Yadi so at my number Fakye TV on Facebook. Okwa wa like wa share wa comment me banama ba kinkan area on the WhatsApp line 0207543637. Also no obetimi de romo ne ahwe na aboa ama ne ma koye peri amanti WhatsApp no kra no ma men koso kakra na ne ankwan koka mi ade a because ma oze dodo na so no e de omode no e romo ne me ko kama pa ture ma men ko WhatsApp no so no me hwe kakra ansana mabana mene abidwafo aba beto aso na bibia de di zazene big matches no ya ade a ebe koso ne ade a Chelsea Atlanta ojiri se hwan na ebo mode akọ etimi akọ na onso no odi aba na aboa na bibia also etimi adeda din pa. Everyone knows Salah was once seen as a failure in the Premier League contest, but he has rewritten his history. 2 years of consistency, hard work, and excellence. He must not remain silent when anyone disrespects the legacy he has built. My name is Kwejo Ben, 7 inside Dambai, Oti regional capital. Hello, the Baby Ramwa. Good afternoon, Mr. Abu Dhabi. Keep the fire burning. Chelsea will massacre Atlanta today by 3 goals to 1. Extend my warm greetings to all the Blue fans across the nation. I was Ishmael watch you live from Seri, Tano Chrome, Noreba, Ebe Ram. Say hi, Abu. Good afternoon. I'm a good day from the Anquanta. In fact, King be too mad. God bless him. Kenda was it also know or the Baby Ram Nadia. My name is Hima. C2 win by 3 goals to now. Good afternoon, Abu. God bless Ohine Kwame Frimpona Santia Kim North MP. Inter 1 Liverpool 2. Ajadan, Jansa, Gideon, and all the Ram. I'm sending my greetings to you and your crew. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Is your boy Champion LaRusso. Watch you live inside Teachiman Jerusalem. Hold on, Hi guys, kudos to your fantastic work. I'm having a feeling Barca will win the Champions League. Greetings to my wife Peps and Saviola, the ladies man, Ajemana Saman Kese, and also by. Good afternoon to you and your crew. You guys are doing a good job. And I want you to congratulate my team, Man United, for their victory last night over Wolves. From Ice-T, Aguna Asafo. I fetches for this, Aruna, from Asaman Kesi. Your show is live at my workplace. And I really like Habib analysis, but sometimes he has not been fair to greatest of all time, Messi. I remember when Ronaldo scored a bicycle kick, the way Habib praised him, but Messi won his 48th trophy. And I was expecting him at least to praise him, but he didn't even. If you don't like him, by the way, I wish my darling club Barcelona all the best in today's game. The other ABOU and I will so 10 perhaps I'm Comrade Sandra there. Me koba of a ball kutia na my babe to us. But my man, I'm quick. Me bape abiya for the bar. You run out feeling pissy muno. Mama Kwaba be made a badge, my dear Cassie, and so still. Yara Sutima, your boy, Juma, Saramakan, obey to me, Edo message, about on your WhatsApp line 0207543637. And I'll call Facebook at Fakye TV on Satoswa. what like, what share, what comment. I also say, Abu, as usual, you guys are the best, and I'm waiting for your prediction for today's game. And check, especially Abeba Benjuma, Ousia Ophelia, MON-FRI, Daniel Anafo. Good evening, watching you guys live from Boga, Tanga, MON-FRI, Ebomode to us. Good afternoon, Mr. Abu. I've been on Sunday inside Sunyani Regional Hospital. Donald Trump will host Inter Miami as the MLS champions in the White House. Messi will meet and greet President Trump as a word and MLS champion, not as a servant to the to the Saudi prince. And here, 4 trophies delivered, a complete takeover of American football impact output, silverware, all on an unmatched level. The goal didn't just join MLS; he rewrote its sailing. The 48 has arrived. When you have the goat on your team, you celebrate trophies, not unnecessary bicycle kick goal. When the visionary meet the virtuoso, magic happened from a struggling club to MLS champions in just 2 seasons. Messi didn't just bring trophies. He brought belief, identity, and a legacy that will forever define Inter Miami. This is not just football. This is legacy, consistency, pure greatness. True greatness is built over time. Your results speak louder than your words. Absolutely legend of the game. Not the good to know. Bombardier to us. Sunday, Nigeria is a beer kokama there, but all the way. Shaibu inside Akim Oduma say, and with Zozi Abu. Good afternoon. Please hope you and the team are doing well. We are doing very well. Greetings to Bishop and the members and the primate himself. Keep up the good work. Pastor Ike. Baba, Nigeria is a near America kama pa is eminence and afi the Bishop AJ ne mother ye chome numre we pa Church of the Lord Brotherhood. Master, no. Good afternoon, Abu, and the crew of Fakye Sport. My name is Perry Brown from Offenso. Man United are favorite for this season EPL title. If you do our job well, hey, Chama Nyabotre. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Big up to you. Please tell Luther King. Tell me Luther King's song title. Veskabasa, but only Luther no title near there. Only Luther no mobile title near there.
So it was a banger for Christmas.
And the title near there.
A Christmas song.
Oh, okay. I be very honest.
No, David.
I have boy. Don't say, oh, you are not being fair to do that. I have boy. You need na mama vote.
My shows are you not here?
A banger for Christmas.
Utiba pie o ti ha.
You know him.
Fine. Mo could try my voice in the be shame me. You need to check to studio. Mo could try the be shame me. Maybe we Luther shall go
to the banger for Christmas. And definitely the boy. Our how will be a TV. Right down here, I have a once and master tissue. Some was I know more video now. Some man here video no man. Timor. I have bonuni na bita fees share yeah Luther voice or the tool so when you can't have say Luther King have
Mona go trash him. Special. Come. Hey, lovely aso. The car has a richer.
That you are there.
As you. Chawas with his Okubi Pao. The bishop.
It has never and ever happened to Cohen. But they are proud you the land. Cohen, why? Cohen, I mean, Mercedes.
Uliala, and I just share it.
Yeah, they share look alike or military hospital. Yes, or no watching. Until it's how you look alike.
Stadium no around. I was there commotion.
Yeah, we stadium. Me travel for but you will be one chair hobby. Fine.
Hey, Habib. Habib na Habib 22 times elite. The guy for back.
That man I'm sure sad. Because also my trainer, the men me dey me hono. Men can't da. But also my trainer. But who phone afraid Mercedes Nebuza and say, "Paju story. What is the story behind Paju?" Or the girl not set to him. Now to a room with 2 amena and what tile amen and or not set to work to him. No sign to a set to a case, no silly so. No, they are some no sign tell me be a fossil. To get room be a medano.
As you see, medal only be nama. Now only my dear, make sure so medal ya cheni pano kobi. Duro na u be chire be say Paju di tell party di daso. Say ni say ya me chance that be onim no. On Ghana team India share headed one. I'll let you come back on.
That's a bit here, but I'm saying why bit here.
That's that story there, no great.
Okay. Yeah, no great. I just that's why you were fan is. But I be a
but you are with TRA, do know about sharing why. Bit here, yapa. But go about here, Daniel Lokunga, Daniel Globe TV.
Yeah, who's that Daniel sending me message you are.
Or share with Daniel speaking call Yamin Soya, why Yamin Soya, which are parents. So, opening. Henchia for Nenchia from Jidisu be a hoye. Whichever religion that you belongs to, so we Muslim, we Christian, we Buddhist, we Judith, whatever traditionalist, they also be take your spiritual life very serious. We are whatever that happen, being good or bad, in our spiritual implications. So take your spiritual life very, very serious. It can lead you to a better future and now say future and your papa. So irrespective of what you believe in, as far as I would say, and the being a protective, you could make sure say a spiritual life anytime you take it very serious. I mean, who run out of roya, they say, and near more no moon. You say, Chama is on yes settled. You tell any stories. No, I mean, who say, you attach it down, the land of Israel. Yes, we call churches in Nazareth, or we call Bethlehem, no, I call Jerusalem. He thinks that I will say spiritually. And yeah, now no more obedient park so born will be able to come on, no be mistake. Now you see near tears. Who say it is more spiritual than physical. It is more spiritual than psychological. It is more spiritual than say a dip in form. Into was seeking permission. A free Barcelona for no Barca for no swati as I say. In terms of therapy now on not only abusia phone kwan and so mutu if also cooking spiritual fathers na omobo mpaye e de man some guidelines binti ye hope say post Israel oko Nazareth eko Bethlehem eko Jerusalem eko bom mpaye badia and ye maybe go as planned for akwadana. Your friend said Ronaldo. So wishing the very best of luck. It's in America saying for our spiritual life very serious. Our implications. You might think that the air tone is normal. Sometimes I am normal. It do be when you bompire got Ronan Casacra back as ye mompire bra yenjaida. Pray without ceasing. Take your spiritual life very serious. From that straight now Mindy Mincommon looked at your story about Gianni Infantino specific group will be accused of political interferences and then the Monday night of Champions League in I will not get time for that. Probably if you Champions League now, we'll delve much into. They've raised 4 important concerns. And if FIFA Ethics Committee, hold articles now, in proper way, I think that Gianni Infantino a case to answer. But baby, I mean, TCCA, any Juma Infantino, how powerful he is, no. I am tempted to believe, say, ABOU, na ethics committee, na omoye under FIFA na hankasa, maybe I know my majuma. There are times omayo majuma timia ye adietia president will do man. Any pana FIFA ethics committee will do any African, ofri Rwanda. Inti, ya very how case in Ebeko. Like I said, today is Champions League, so we will not delve much into that. But the haunted crap. I think that the 4 cases now are presenting, citing the example of political interference. And Sambia Okai in October and Sambia Okai in June, Edifa Donald Trump. At the same time, you're fighting for the peace between UPM and Ukraine and Russia. And Sambia Okai Edifa. And then at the end of the day, baby, our judgment. And I think that they have solid case at proper time. We'll get time now. Yeah, baby, do you straight? You didn't Champions League now. You made the Champions League. There are games are Basso and say production ever boame with table now. As at now, you run into a net matches. Teams are and give me the table. Arsenal, a lead with 15 points. Paris and Bayern Munich, Inter, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, Sporting CP, and Sawaba, Man City, Atlanta, So these are teams as to say performance. As well, the first 8 now, you underline so when you editor so edimo and no young for if somebody saw and automatically able book ticket into the next phase. Omo maka eba sebe pim 24 I the red line na Tony and conform so bekwa backdoor na kwakobo another matches ansa omabani kweku so we eno na obehwe matches eba so na there are so many games what talking points it carry weight ubenya Bayern Sporting CP it carries weight Atlanta Chelsea Barcelona Eintracht Frankfurt and then International Milan Liverpool PSG Atletico Tottenham these are all games probably we are your predictions there but kweku me interest kesiye International Milan match omo airborne na Giuseppe Meazza or San Siro against club by friends at Liverpool. As a matter of fact, it has not even got anything to do with match and PC. But the things are surrounded Liverpool team before say you're walking into match now. Ebas Nandra ye di nkomo bebre. Edefa Mohamed Salah any Liverpool. Ne saga no hawa enkofo bi e fa na deko. Na after see we Endra ne nim Zendra eye den ya Monday night. Jimmy Carragher everybody be di nkomo. Na yetie ensema oka. Now Jimmy Carragher be wesen whatever we spoke about yesterday. He's somebody, to be very honest with you, when he speaks, I don't want to give more credence and more attention to name someone. To tell Mohamed Salah, say, on can jumna or ye failure the first time oba England, oba back to Liverpool, oba usubi or ye failure, because it is never true. Oba Chelsea, matches the crowd when ye biamo, and would you at the coin. Say, me baby, be like mama, and ye bia and ya. It is different from some my man Timiani. Kakrabi no nya boy, and he thinks that players now of war not a chances limited. He was a young boy. Let him go, redeem himself, build himself, and come back. He went to Italy, started from Fiorentina. Ekoja Idinwo answer Oko AS Roma. Time Liverpool Ekoto Mohamed Salah na free Roma Ednabano. Mohamed Salah wasn't just Obia as our son and Liverpool Kofa and say be. None of modern one is so that is the reason Jurgen Klopp decided in rebuilding a new Liverpool. We need players on made numbers, players on baby at the ABOU club to let's bring in Mohamed Salah. Into Wama Liverpool as Obia or ye failure. Oba as player nani GA pager in the Serie A. None modern else and the reason Liverpool brought in. I don't think the coach or person or build it project will go in and bring somebody who is a failure on your idea. And the club and since buying 8 years Akwadana Bedi our Liverpool there hasn't been a single season Mo Salah Modebo Ensweni and from our Liverpool. And Jumana why we can say it's a time now or the becansem and be an insem libro you bet near disagree contest nibi but to generalize assembly to let it look like Mohamed Salah Enyobia or more Brebia and from our Liverpool. It is something I am not a tremor so and I keep on saying and having let normal pundits like us talk about things like this. Mobia Avia Liverpool or Mobida and can say then and Kawona we a legend of the club. When you speak, you can defend your club, that is fine. But to also defend your club and go to tangenta, would you ever go be I can summer and some and I think that at the bracket. Mo Salah said Liverpool deserve respect. Equally, Mohamed Salah also deserves some respect from Ngophobia or more Ekansem. Nekweku, Papa we nankasano. Sadia Salah Ekatre in some months ago. Abraham a contract extension, Homes and Semi Makara Quatana Sky, Ekan Sembidri, Edifan, was Salah ever tweeted said, I'm starting to think you are upset with me. Because, and some now can was Sky, or Jai, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson Becker, Monsem, Abraham no Munina, ever the same situation, and a Salah also seen it. Then Salah retweeted, post and ask Sky, why no cars, or GD said, initially now a kind of Honsem, but no fun, but he said, who said, I said, who you are upset with him, you obey ye biano, and also Jimmy Carragher in your home, some kind of Jimmy Carragher, some coming, imagine something can be the entire Americans and even say, just 30 minutes ago. Yeah, prepare who at the ABOU ABOU match and as I come matches in Wisebi. And a Sky for Mohamed Salah echo any no say little any stories no. Or can say Mo Salah echo Liverpool training grounds or we try a picture what post to. Now Sky for FR Mo Salah picture now what post to one IG now or what Liverpool now. So many just a picture now the now or Liverpool or training facility or no training. So Sky for a post to and I'm sure said the work continues for Mo Salah. And I'm the eye at the actors will be a heady Mo Salah ahead. Will training grounds. Omo ye tweet na pe. Then Jimmy Carragher kofa tweet na omo ye you know say I am not sure I've wanted Liverpool to win a game more than tonight for a long time. Come you mighty. Say ono Liverpool ni say the nyina yinim no. But onya sure say what person Liverpool abo match obepese Liverpool be win pa esen and then numere match. What is he insinuating? He is insinuating that Liverpool must win today to shame Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Say, oh, poster, or person, oh, yeah, without associating that to Mohamed Salah. Kweku Jimmy Carragher could have tweeted that long ago, and not even time now or Twitter, you know, without reposting Sky for no Mohamed Salah picture. So ideally, opposed to picture and then and I said like opposed to now without retweeting Sky for post on Mohamed Salah and or the children as I have no problem. You are a Liverpoolian. We team Kobo match now, so you are free to do so. But the moment they say something about Mohamed Salah, Obekwa repost to Saudi, now what you ask them say, oh yes, sure, say in your entire life, what percent Liverpool be bomb match will be winning a sing and then you rematch. Yeah. What you are trying to say is that you want to repeat or maintain or stand any attempt the DNA with the idea Mohamed Salah say on your piano. Liverpool in share no Kweku. This is not the first time Liverpool bomb match as Salah will be on my winning. It is a Liverpool Kobo match without Mohamed Salah. Now Liverpool win. Does that mean that Mohamed Salah, Liverpool vindicated from Mo Salah?
DIABY.
So Liverpool Bob match no lose. And does that means that Mohamed Salah vindicated? It doesn't change anything. He has been in the team at Omalusu match. He has been out of the team at Omalusu match. He's been in the team of Omawini. He has been out at Omawini. So it does not change anything. I am so surprised why people cannot move out with their own life without talking about others. That is what I keep on telling you. Say, Sheikh Mufti Debi Akache say, people who talk about others don't have anything to present themselves. Jimmy Carragher say constantly, he feed on Nkofudi and so they are popular. I am not so surprised. Only Messi and Yabanta, Messi, I can't do that. Ronaldo, I can't be actually no. Jose Mourinho catch 1,000 defenders since we asked by Jimmy Carragher and count. I think that Jose Crano is charitable. What they call 2,000 since I thought the best 2,000 defenders, Jimmy Carragher and count.
But I remember angle say, Wababo born no nimbo, but he be a football pundit. So, fan baby no, Komobisi no also say fatas.
Menkaso on your right. Yes, he has every right.
But he be
more border. Yeah. But I'm not saying say on any right to, but when you attack people's personality, that is where assembly. We didn't make us say, Nanko obey to my any tweet without retweeting Sky first from Mohamed Salah. So any post is up say Liverpool and win the match. Finito so be it assembly anyhow. But the moment you repost at their Sky for natural, at their for Mo Salah, indirectly what you are insinuating is that Mohamed Salah and Tina say Liverpool and win the match just to shame Mo Salah, which is not supposed to be so. Your entire career, I will share 10 goals and we 7 year own goals. Give us a break, Chamai. Give us a break.
I say we goals.
Or say 10 goals the entire career and we 7 year own goals. The Osema team yet 3. He should give us a break. Now you're doing how Liverpool ever redeem or more. A free baby or more. Acquire Liverpool ever first one or more day one ever say a bounce back. That is what we want to hear. I love how and Slot answer questions and regarding Mohamed Salah issue. They say Mo Salah and I can answer 77% as 70 also say you're thrown under the bus and now only coach relationship. Mo Salah is the right person to answer that thing. But in terms of relationship, only a quarter relationship and say and your club no coach now decided to be with England. So be it. Let's concentrate. Match in Hong Kong. When you look at the two teams, and you read Amobo Giuseppe Meazza, I know. And then Liverpool watch him, and you may match ya equally. Faction of Liverpool fans are pro Mohamed Salah, who want Liverpool to lose the game to make case for Mohamed Salah. And conforming so amusia anti Mohamed Salah, who want Liverpool, irrespective player be back or club not that should remain. San conforming will want Liverpool to win their game. But genuinely, your conforming say treatment and in summer. A man for can edify Salah based on this niti. Could Liverpool lose match to make cases say indeed, boy no I was him. I am not looking at it from that angle. Because I am looking at it from the context. Say, yeah, a Champions League match between two powerful houses. We're talking about Liverpool. Champions League na ye di won come. We're winning on several occasions, about 6 to their credit. In terms of Champions League, a powerhouse. International Milan in the last 3 years has played Champions League finals on 2 occasions. It tells you what they are. Last season, they were finalists. They lost heavily to PSG. last season Liverpool and Timian running into the semis and so a Premier finals, but Premier League, no ye winners. Until he tells us that these are two teams that offer my if it just last season, ever Premier League can say no Obomo on European soil, as being domestically and then continental competition and Asia. But as somebody say, when you look at the two teams forms that form I could talk more on the area as compared to previous year, can we say Liverpool form now they could last season the same? Can we say Inter form now they could last season the same? For Inter, you bet me because in their last 3 matches in all competition, even unbeaten in their last 6 matches in all competition. But for Liverpool, in their last 6 in all competition, Liverpool winning just 1 match. That tells you say Liverpool form now or the air connect yes something now. Oh, Liverpool are convincing they can go there and do everything to grant results, but they are coming into the game at the back of uncertainties. Who a player ne? That's who a new boy, especially as under Isaac. Obi to say Iketiki, Obi to say Florian Veit. Kweku eniema sala eka ene nkoma odi sisi nyina sa boys wi mu enti ena sala na me situation ni mu.
Okay.
Enti se nese ye ja Mohamed Salah wo England na ya mfa na nko we ya Florian Veit ene ye bo amu a operate e dey free right wing position wa Kweku asudie kese e dawo so no. You need to prove your own self and also justify the reason I'm stick with you and bench almighty Mohamed Salah. So yeah, Alexander Isak na lead the attack now. You need to justify the entire manager and Emma Obo match nibi. Normal Mohamed Salah etranche. We Iketika, you need to let all those things come to bear. In the match, so we are football loving fan. Your team might be playing, but if you want to enjoy football and Umria, if you want to see people fighting beyond 100% ability, go and watch Inter any Liverpool match. The Liverpool boys will want to sacrifice and die this night. But Inter Milan, any Omago Praman is a place you cannot take Wakaka Bensem and Fanko because Omunsu what they are made of. Set nine saying, football machi. Set form now when you need my 2 finals. Muntimenji trophy. Yen ya Kobia. At least kaya left back with the so they want to do more and see at least if they will go for their 3rd final in a space of 5-6 years, they should be able to, or they will be able to lift a trophy. So the Inter boys are not going to leave any stone unturned. And then when you look at the two sides, in terms of quality, yes, 1 or 2 notable players who game the back 4 International Milan or Jan Soma with their back of Bastoni, Akanji, and then Jan Bisek on any day. These are players they will let you love how to play a back 3. Now no Omobo Komu and Fabregas say match nana o coachino na o study near Mami Bastoni and then DeMarco. As a uncle for we coach aside playing against them, they teach you football. Okay. All match nana o lose na o suade. From this is just Fabregas speaking about DeMarco and Bastoni. It tells you the quality of Ekutor. For Monfinfi, DeMarco, Zelensky, Chahanoglu, Barella, and then Augusto. These are players on any day. Any other midfielder, they are solid to do the job for you. Lautaro Martinez, they attack with Bonnie. Bonnie this season was how our coach started all man confidence on also integrated Eddie Rome and then Juma Martinez I think that he is a threat to Liverpool or defense. Now I want to see how our Liverpool center pair him. Konate no down for Van Dijk. Omodo omo 20 mu na tackle ball. Me person me hwe kwan ne o me fa so adele with.
Abi you
to be very honest with you. And yet it has got nothing to do with Mohamed Salah anyway. But say Liverpool we near numerical match now. They've made a big statement for themselves. So we can say Inter or maybe keep a very big statement for themselves. It has got nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Mohamed Salah for me where I sit. That not said. Game of over 2.5 in my books. But I don't see Liverpool winning. A game of over 2.5 to be very safe in my books. But I don't see, to my friend say Inter winning. I see a 2-1 win.
For Inter.
For club, a friend say Inter. To be winning, I see 2-1 win for to my friends international. I don't see how Liverpool will be able to go there and get the results over them. Say, many matches not twice of economic from us in Nusidia. For character Martin Olympiacos.
As I know, my chance, a chrome boy.
My chance, Mammy, no film.
Now, small my matches on
Bayern Munich win.
Okay.
Bayern versus Sporting CP. Atlanta and Chelsea over 2.5. Win with my Chelsea for the back. So that match also looks more of a 2-1 for Chelsea in my books. So win with my Chelsea because Kunya win. But I see over 2.5 in that game. Barcelona versus Frankfurt.
Okay.
Inter Milan, my candidate say Inter have a chance against two friends at Liverpool. Monaco ne Galatasaray game goals ebebam. Galafono last time I want to know if you am fan but going to France on beat me Ashoki Monaco for but to be safe over 1.5 in that game now. Atletico Madrid, against PSG Eindhoven. Away match, Atletico Madrid double chance in that game. Tottenham ABOU Ewufi, and then Union SG against Olympic de Marseille. I think that Marseille for also what it takes to pick an away point. But Union SG for a stubborn side, even away, I'm frustrated into Mufi, very careful on that. To be safe, play goals 1.5 now on in that match.
Martin, what will you have about there? Oh, mention away pa. Ramu kakrama miniatia.
Ramu wa shani wacha obubobo no perfume.
And the ya na encourage. Encourage.
My boys ikadi we are now.
No encourage.
Nipa nnuane nipa o.
Obi time tono de abecho.
Ya na abompa yes na de na pick am.
Na boma ho. Bye boma ho.
You yare safo nsa na yare.
We dey sa we yare.
Me sa mo yare ye geni. Anu se nka nipa ebre. Bo unia. Na jade o yen esmasi so na bibia timi kama I off the more who head of sports oh yeah action
mubu mi amaya
we for the bua
mu nyina
asi ba o kan
ni ya mama anya mehwe leti mama mo Philippa ba dem me yefo kakra kamo cha ze mubu mi a wo hu me ya mama
du mo bia me mu denti na mu
ewo ho na be di nkoma ya so the last time crab ni pe bi plan is a cover ba shock mu nyina we dey yana me ke zo jai office kala ko tedian
no ya dey
yanko service di camera wa na me ma zena shock uzezi majai
so de mo do makọ di ni ma ya ya me fa bi ko ka ho and me no ya dey yanko Messi guzu ya history yesterday mo kan ho nsensem bebre in the MLS, and I think baby obeko bia no why say the Bible can say yen so kanea no na yen fancy eye table ne so say be ya e be shren yakoba bia no that is how I mess eye
okoda
quotation rich esre usa
okoda zo
Bible na e wo ho no
hey
that's what you must have mega
be disro
can you do so na can you do
you take mo je mo home now
it is also no avance
azaro ka unya kawira rich status o sere as well say
no azaro kra wo masum say table menzo
what was can you do and so definitely nya de be shere am Messi yes I be partner say wono no ba be ko bia no usikane aduane so and he's really doing well. Waji landing Donovan MLS MVP no back to back last year or Gina this year was Angie. And no performance no done did last year now. We improving this year, giving 29 goals and 19 assists in all competitions. And I think that he really did well. But the truth of the matter is Messi in this league if truly true no one can say so the numbers he's giving a big give you a chance. And so relax kakra. He's decided not to be the Messi we used to know. Age are catching there, but the competition anyhow, people will push him to do more. No, and the more reason why you who these numbers. If they go be and like you pushing on because said ye beka seminar for Ronaldo who Messi who biano or mummy no obia pushing
yeah.
And no na ma unia wo ho no ase ontimi masere so o sidema no senkasa so na Messi wo Saudi Arabia league ni mu no abebo na one match o match 5 goals Ronaldo probably want to come and score 6 goals Samson na nua so ha the same thing so o mienu no o ma push o mo ho e de o ma do high though Messi no ma wo ye no sometimes I ask myself say with the kind of name wagini now he still wants to win more because if upon a trophy ni be because if you look at the individual trophies awarded Jawi, waji Ballon d'Or maku 8. You are coaching me no account and no quantity. If I'm one, Ochama or Mancri Becajri, a day, Kwaku aye onya de oye.
My good
Football no yes woman be hear something which is there. I say wo PlayStation. Na nipa na nimbo chen no hye wo say say agi ni bo nya de. Obi hye wo na wa hye ni bi. Obi hye wo na ma dwum na ye de. By the onua ye no Kwaku is becoming too much. It's becoming too much. And no ne ma me kasa me Ronaldo asem no. Ni na de wo mu no. Because say me kan di so be dey to say kwa we dey asuma si adwuma no ni ye chem yo. But still happening here. So thousand goals in there no ni ade de be ye. Because now the tools no for fa na no ada be fa bo what you say. Me say Messi break kakra. But still our good is our good. And you stand by it. Say the city bia mo peni bia mo pa mo ka. Sa na betimi aka no. Nas. Mesrawo. Ko Fakye we ne so hu. Na ma me Karaga enso ne ayi no. Me boy no tie wi a. The reason why Abia probably all time advantage of Mohamed Salah. The boy ni wiem say yes our game against Frankfurt no. Anybody na one pass ya ma advantage of Florent Veit no. You the bomber me wi a na ya ba na edi mu nkobo wa nti Kwaku yentie.
He is a legend of the club, right? His legacy is there. If he doesn't score another goal or make another assist for this club, I don't care. He's been amazing. Where he really let himself down in my eyes was this season in Frankfurt and another game where there's a guy who signed for Liverpool who needs a goal more than anyone, Florian Wirtz. Instead of just being a great player for the club, be a great ambassador for the club and roll that ball to him for an easy tap in and go over, give him a hug and a kiss and say, you know what, you're the guy who's going to take this Liverpool team forward. I don't need any more goals. I've seen Barnes at the end. I've seen Ian Rush at the end. I've seen Steven Gerrard at the end. Do you think they were the same players in the pomp? Of course they weren't. Do supporters think any differently of them now? When they see them, they say, no, you are the top 5 or 6 players to ever play for Liverpool. And the same will be said of Salah. So in terms of on the pitch, the one criticism I've got, help the other players, help Florian Wirtz, help Isak. Don't be obsessed with your own numbers. And don't, as I said, what he's done off the pitch, I think the club have made the right decision in terms of him not going abroad now. And whether he will play for Liverpool again, I don't know. I hope he does.
Kwaku, enti, in some no, but oh mama ye have me pa na Bible verse ni ade pa men chia miss cookie. But the thing is over in someone we can you say pass now one pass yan farmer flow and vet na kofa asem de aba. And he's trying to say Omwa Alexander Isak. Omwa flow and vet because some other team and they want to find their feet. Tisade na one in ne ye dem my branch of Mohamed Salah in somewhat Karaga e kafan hunna Kwaku. And then you Mohamed Salah. When it comes to the selfishness. What did they say? They needed to sacrifice a branch of Sadio Mane at a point in time. So then, as I said, this is Mohamed Salah, and this is who he is. So Obian says, "Oh, Dinaya, he want to score." And what is the new thing in it? Karaga Dinawa, this angry. This is the reason why Ronaldo will see him and no one to shake hands with him. Now, Bamesa video, no. When Ronaldo was in the Premier League, met people around and decided not to shake hands with him because Kwaku, the truth of the matter is you can't sit behind Babian team as a pundit or whoever, and then you talk ill about someone, and you see the person in person and you want to be nice to the person. Kwaku, I'm not that kind of guy. I'll let you know something. So what you say, and that is how life is supposed to be. On anything about baby back, mommy pecket to request some bias idea. So one yada to crack all the moments and that is one reason that I love him. So the Ronaldo DIABY is the same thing and I want you because he said few things about Ronaldo and Ronaldo reacted in this way. Do you think Mohamed Salah will see him in person and want to shake hands with him?
No.
What at all did Mohamed Salah do? Say Mohamed Salah never one pass my Florian Wirtz. Now on no and a slot no offer Florian Wirtz buy him. No any plan to help him settle in Liverpool and offer and buy. The cover Alexander Isak buy no any plans to help him settle in and offer and buy. Kwaku, this thing is something that I don't really understand. Mohamed Salah is Mohamed Salah. And as Minya, the special one kind, the kind of performance he was giving at Roma and Kawantina Roma and even what he did, if I want to be diabolical, if I want to be controversial, I would say it's Onokrano or Boa Liverpool. Because at that time that he was going to Liverpool, if you look at Liverpool future now, they are bleak. They are clear as other teams would have warfared around defending Mohamed Salah. You think say Liverpool going to pay Mohamed Salah? You think say Liverpool going to pay players or money more? No. So if he even stayed at team defending Roma, by now could be a team And no cast a saint to a bar, now you lose an idea, no go. Time now, Mohamed Salah, now Liverpool, how many years and no money Premier League?
30 plus.
No matter how many years and no money Champions League.
No, Champions League not check. You're then all banned since 2007. No one GB that.
So what is he talking about?
About
2007. 2005 and 2007.
2007. Almost 2007. Almost
2005.
2005. So check those years and Liverpool won the Champions League. He's won the Champions League.
I don't want to find him 2 times.
Yes, the special one made it clear to us yesterday that only one season per and in the 8 years above Liverpool, one ship 30 plus goals. But you should see this player and disrespect him. Who didn't say he should help players settle in? Oh, Bob Bansidin. Oh, Bob Gerard Moudin. Is he the captain of Liverpool? Jimmy Carragher Ghana 7 there. There be a car. And it's always going to be like that. He should stop those things. It's not the responsibility of a branch friend Mohamed Salah to help invest more any issue to settle in. That is not his responsibility. And now, Adia Bakwemi was adding him nani say. Adia Ura your friend and a slot is to just make sure say the attention of not performing we hear from some so that is the only thing that me because ABOU the last time the special one said it again. He say if we ask no them found the reaction at the mayen and you can answer. And it's the reason why Mohamed Salah can't tank. If he's not performing, it means Liverpool team they are not performing. Carragher talked about the fact that the game against Leeds normally in the first place, if Liverpool are in crisis, they want to win a game. Who is the go-to man for Liverpool? It's Mohamed Salah. He's done it over and over and over and over again for Liverpool. So you need to go to him. It's unfair. And we are saying fair that that is how we sit here. My brother dealing with the Barcelona and Inter Liverpool game. Let me deal with the Barcelona and minimum say they have a time and I can't grab it. It's not going to be an easy game, sir.
Barca Frankfurt.
Aye.
Why?
It's not going to be an easy game, sir.
Because
the last time they played at this stage, it was even in the Europa League. See who they are Francophone more. Though that team from Oliver Glasner was a bit okay and stronger than Teamway. But still, when those team comes into play and a lot of things about Barca team their players are back trying to find their feet and doing a lot of things. But still, the game is not going to be an easy game. Though Barcelona is going to win comfortably. But they should be very careful when it comes to such games. And I'm sure a bit more find somebody about Liverpool, the other day 2-2 draw. Just take it as it is 2-2 draw. But the Kukusua, Butimania out and a Kakana, also what TV they never be and so I come up. Now, must say, why not, bra?
Why not, Brazil?
Oh, team.
Mbappe.
How many months?
And Drumanto.
8 weeks.
Week crown confirm it. Zomo Shabiana. But Chombe ready now, Wababi Jinamia.
So, better the hour.
As a sudden, never
on country because time of and there is an output to one uncle.
I don't know what I'm cool live. You say, and the Kakakoji red card. Is he the next 3 matches on the bench? An uncle for you.
Oh, you red card, right?
I don't want to red card.
Never be so bra.
Mas eu ia call there. I want to talk about to him yesterday. Probably never be more some red card. Where does there a question of convenance with Tipayo?
I say I don't for last season not the good to go but
Jesus Vallejo. And also quite you are maintaining come without we. Jesus Vallejo. Senior player.
I also to bench there also as a red card. Oh boy, you go back on for boot.
Is it a watch about 70?
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, over Butuba.
Oh, so you bimbo.
Hollow. I saw your boy, why you guys are. Now, how do you have come confine Magana? Come confine men confine Magana. How's your great young queen?
Yes, and the matches in the Kakao Honum now. My minister has been free, Liverpool, Inter Milan, on the game some with me upon. They'll be on record. it has been very difficult for Liverpool Football Club to actually make sure somebody may this particular game. But so we'll check the last games on boy within this particular Champions League the last time Inter Milan winning against Liverpool Football Club at home stadium, it go back to 1964-1965. And ever since Omusha Liverpool in the semi-final stage of the European Cup competition, those times, and the 1964-65 competition, it has become very difficult for Inter Milan to win against the side of Liverpool on countless times on home grounds. That season, on first leg match on Anfield, Liverpool was able to win that game by 3-1. And on the second leg, Giuseppe Meazza, the home grounds of Inter Milan. And then Inter Milan was able to win that particular match by 3-0. So on aggregate, the side of Inter Milan was able to qualify to the finals of that particular competition by 4-3 Omutimi advancing and they go into the finals of the European Cup competition. But as I will check it since then, it has become very problematic for Inter Milan to actually qualify or win against Inter Milan, both home and away for themselves. The last time after 1964-65 for Busciano was also in 2007-2008, that particular year, and they met in the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League. The first leg, the team course Anfield, and the Liverpool winning by 2-0. And the second leg, the team course was against, the side of Inter Milan, Giuseppe Meazza, and Liverpool, essentially shown by 1-0. Then we talk about 2021-2022, that particular season, and also first leg at Giuseppe Meazza, Liverpool winning by 2-0. And then the second round of, leg, and so course, it was against Liverpool and then Inter Milan at Anfield, and Inter. That particular side. So, this particular score lines have been there to your previous season, the 3 maximum legs on Metimesia, both home and away matches on Maba. When we talk about the home side of International Milan, the last time Omutimi Air conjured a massive win, Ediamo was far back in 1964-65, and that makes it very difficult for them to win against Liverpool and then rain, because history in the UEFA Champions League, always be a packet with a solid treater airborne in that particular level. But so we'll check it with Inter Milan. The last 18 European home games, they've been able to have 10 out of 14 league games to winning in that particular level. So it tells you, say, almost the last 18 European home games, they've remained unbeaten on that particular grounds. Even when it comes to league games in the Italian Serie A and other competitions, Giuseppe Meazza, out of 14 games on home grounds, they've won 10 out of it. The same thing in terms of Liverpool. Almost the last 14 matches on league games, 4 wins per and accumulating at the Liverpool Football Club. But when it comes to European away matches at Liverpool, in normal last successive 9 matches, 7 of them and to be winning in their last successive away matches in the European League. It tells you that Liverpool air away when it comes to UEFA Champions League or any other competition, they perform very well, both under Arne Slot and even on previous coach and coach at the Liverpool Football Club. This is the start for Liverpool, and it makes it so difficult for you to predict direct. So Liverpool beat lose against the side of Inter Milan. Against and then now you talk about the tactical awareness of these particular 2 football clubs, the coaches of Mujan Dagato, Ediama, these clubs. We're talking about Christian Kivu, the kind of things the Washington Ediama International Milan ultimately formulated that same identity system of footballer. Na Simeone Inzaghi, Ebo Edema Inter Milan since last season. That typical 3-5-2 system are making sure that in the midfield, obe create numerical advantage, what making sure that obe parody good midfielders just to support the attacking trio of Inter Milan or Mankasa anymore. Then you talk about Arne Slot, Kwano so far so able the 4-2-3-1 tactical formation, no making sure say Inter Milan able a more rigid catenaccio system of football, or no as Arne Slot, or no more pacey and more fluid football, especially in that particular midfield of Liverpool. But anyway, if you're going to see the battle of Liverpool and Inter Milan, it will depend in the midfield trio of these particular 2 football clubs. One gonna air forming the trio for the side of Liverpool. You talk about Leslie McAllister and then Ryan Gravenberch, then Florian Wirtz, or no, in the last game on go against West Ham, or no, air perform very well, no. Out of so many passes, or boy, about 90 passes now, 82 passing accuracy against the side of West Ham, and it tells you that gradually, now the form no air back against Leeds United, he was able to match up good passing accuracy for his side in attacking for it. of Liverpool Football Club. The confidence and everything for Florian Wirtz is gradually coming up, and also ABOU Florian Wirtz will Liverpool attacking moment. But in terms of Omankase Nim Honomono, that auxiliary attacking third for Arne Slot, we talk about Dominic Szoboszlai occupy the right wing forward for the side of Liverpool. After say Mohamed Salah intimate match Libino, we get Dominic Szoboszlai occupy the right wing forward, and then Florian Wirtz will occupy that typical number 10 keeping role. So about number 10, he can easily come in, switch, and have that kind of space between McAllister and then Ryan Gravenberch Omobo in the traditional number 6 and number 8 role in the midfield for Liverpool. Then Ryan Gomo and Onobo in the left, wing forward of Liverpool, no, also betting attract Abo as an incisive central progressor just to support Florian Wirtz at any moment in time. Onobo dropping in deep about into the middle space of McAllister and then Ryan Gravenberch. Then he got Ikitike, that's force number 9 Obo Enimho, a share lot of goods Liverpool no, will occupy the attacking trio of Liverpool on attacking moment tournament. That will be a complete good fluid football for Liverpool and its lot and enumerate. But one particular thing, our Liverpool is when they attack in most of the opponent side. So because of Mohamed Salah, most of the matches no. Liverpool has been able to change the identity of football when it comes to attacking movements now Omobo, Edema and the slot. No. The previous successive runs and Mohamed Salah, they were keeping in the MHO system. Mohamed Salah keeping more advancement form in making sure that in terms of interpositional change. So when you say he go Iketike and answer Ishaka or no aging in Moyabo as a Nomanaya. So or more airdrop it deeper. Deeper betima in the interpositional change for Liverpool attacking moments will become Mohamed Salah, who can easily do that particular job for Arne Slot. But Dominic Szoboszlai but that similar interpositional change, but then helps Florian Wirtz and then Ngomoha for them to thrive in attacking moment, creating a lot of numerical superiority against the opponent. But I want to check Inter Milan. A more perfect engine in the midfield, it depended on the Pamian Sape, Zelensky, Nico Barella, and then Kahonoglu. And it depended in terms of midfield compaction. These people forms one of the mid-block system very difficult for most of the opponent to penetrate in the midfield against any other club or Meshia. So Federico, Di Marqua. He is not that typical left midfielder, but then he is a right winger that makes sure, say, in an auxiliary right wing forward now, Orbono, it will become very solid for Inter Milan in that particular opposing half. Then Carlos Augusto, in that kind of right wing forward, can easily match up with Marcos Thuram and then Lautaro Martinez in the attacking moment of Inter Milan. This is going to be a difficult game for Liverpool Football Club, but we should expect, say, maybe Liverpool close to about maybe a 1-1 draw or a 2-0 victory Inter Milan in this particular match. But one particular match, it's Chelsea playing against the side of Atlanta. So Chelsea to Atlanta this particular match, it will give them that convincing win for them to have that automatic qualification to the next round of this particular competition. Sounds like Atlanta will also want to make sure so after so Omu change Omankasa Juric. Ekofa Palladino Edina Mano, he will have that incisive run in terms of winning mentality for this particular boys and these kind of things. Apoye Edema Atlanta. But when you check about Kwaya Palladino, Efaso Eyanema Edema the side of Atlanta, it has been very smooth for them. Also, but a typical 3-5-2 shape. This particular moment, we are going to meet an Italian club meeting against an Italian coach in the dugout of Chelsea Football Club. But also understanding the Catenaccio system, say I'm parodying more people in the midfield, young boss solid in the defensive structure, near making sure say we will pounce on the opponent when it comes to the counter-attacking football. We have Enzo Maresca, who understands that kind of football for himself. But what check in the midfield of Enzo Maresca? We talk about Moises Caicedo. That player has been that engine, that main capacitor for Chelsea Football Club India. I'm that traditional number 8 role keeping, making sure I'm a Chelsea etimi abo in more of an offensive visualization against the side of Anderson, Martin Deroon, and then maybe Zabacosta or Mobo in Finfio, Ediama Atlanta when it comes to this particular difficult. But Enzo Fernandez will become that try and tested creativa who also lead that number 10 roller Obetimiabo Estepao and then Pedro Neto in the wing forward, Jao Pedro Betimabo as a false number 9. Then you get Mark Mukela, Trevor Chalobah, Wesley Fofana, and then Gusto Onosubabo in the right fullback position for Chelsea. So Mukwe Nimwa, expect Mark Ukrela to become a left inverted midfielder, supporting Andre Santos and then Moises Caicedo in the solid midfield for Chelsea Football Club. But this is Atlanta Palladino, the new dimensional footballer. Edema the side of Atlanta. So we'll check it in terms of the three back now, or a typical three back, but the three back now almost stay compact, almost stay wide in that particular opposing half. So this is a particular moment in the Italian Serie A, not a mobile against Fiorentina. And we saw the three back of Atlanta making sure so we be they call the Y system. So when you idea to the Y system, this will be an imposing moment. The goalkeeper will comes in as a double main sweeper best support to the main sweeper, the typical number 5. In that particular center strike, defensive role of Atlanta, then Ometimo open the half space, making sure say two midfielders now or more partner Ediakwe Echiro Kakrano will get in the ball, making sure say Ometimi are close in the gap between the three back and the solid centric midfield now. Atlanta Ebo Ewo Infinity. Then you talk about Omakasa, a defensive moment when it comes to another forms of Omakasa three back. So what's the second picture? This is the second defensive role of Atlanta. Either some about a more wide three back system and some about a more three back system, but then it is a highland pressing system of football. Ombo in the moment the three back Eba into the centric midfield of that particular center half. Now making sure the two midfielders no more ball in that midfield for Atlanta to be pushy against the opponent half. Then you talk about 5 or 4 more attackers. Ombe add a lot of numerical advantage against the opponent. But we expect Enzo Maresca say at any given moment in time, he understands this kind of footballer. So more of numerical superiority. Obetima stop at any moment in time and also so Ebetimia. Then in attacking moment. Check the number of attackers at Ubenya, Edema, Atlanta, or Mankas Animhorum. 5 solid attackers, making sure so make keep in the gate, then 2 people bit my cover shadow up, making sure so follow up the footsteps of these attackers on Atlanta. It's making a lot of possession runs in attacking moment. But so moving to the attacking third, they try to create a lot of overload in the left wing forward of opponent, making sure say form a triangular square, making sure say 3 maximum players will become an incisive players in the 18-yard box of Atlanta, and they can easily punish you. So we'll check out my last 4 games from Oba. This has been the new Palladino system. Oba, it creates a lot of numerical superiority. It creates a lot of creative balance advantage in the hands of our Atlanta. But so we check Enzo Maresca and the Confaso airborne footballer, making sure say Malo Gusto airball. That's a Rich James airball in that moment in the midfielder. Malo Gusto riding in the right wing forward. The Rich James will occupy that kind of center overloads in the attacking moment of Chelsea Football Club. And this is where Chelsea can easily have a lot of wins in this particular game. Chelsea will win by 2-1. But so we check Barcelona game. So Barca a lot of goals. We should expect Barca scoring 4 goals in this particular.
Mate, but hi, good afternoon, Fakye TV. I'm watching Fakye Sport live inside Equatorial Guinea. Obibini Kofi Techi, Chelsea all the way. And all the twice. So good afternoon. Chelsea will win today against Atlanta. We are the world champions. So we don't need to fear anything. Greetings to all you sports pundits, especially my mentor, the special one. They show you live and clear inside Pando. Catalyst Pando and all the fear the buy. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm a bad from Sunyani Dumasi. I really like your show. Please update you on Chelsea. May God bless you all and send my greetings to all 6,000 niggas in Sunyani Dumasi, Chelsea all the way. Or we the supporters, we Chelsea supporters want UEFA to give fanfare to Atlanta so we can face Barcelona again. We want to show them something again. Kwejo Usu from Wura on the fee at a Babe Ramon. Please give us the odds why we are waiting. Capitano, be cool. You look good. The other bar, Ebe Ramon. No, good afternoon, Mr. Abu. I'm Ishak. Watch you live from Jeman Kwanta. Barcelona is winning tonight. My name is Berima at Obuasi. Update on FC Barcelona. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. And a slot will be sacked by tomorrow because we will lose to Inter Milan tonight. And away. So, good afternoon, Abu. I'm Bismarck from Nkoko, Obomen. Greetings to Reverend Charles Techi Amwa. He's a pastor at Emmanuel Society Obomen and all the fee. The Ram. Hi, Abu. They greet you guys, all, especially Godfather, special. My best friend Davido. No, yeah, say inside a table Kumfia. The world champions all the way. Hi. Fakye, is your boy Cassidy from Akimodan. Barcelona win by 4-1. And I good afternoon. More update from FC Barcelona. You might watch the show live from Kyoko Chemist. From Totroso, Inter Milan 2, Liverpool 1. Good evening, Abu Dhabi. Watching the show live from Takwa at the Western region. And more update on Man United. But the way Atlanta 2, Chelsea now, I'm teaching the other bear now is good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm a Kwesi Carlos. Watch you live from Bremana Sikuma. Barcelona will win tonight over 2.5 Visca Barca. But I'm Pedri tonight. Barca was scattered the Camp Nou. And I was good afternoon, Abu. I'm focused. Watch you live from Medi in Sawam. Barcelona is going to lose tonight. Keep the fire burning. Hashtag Alamadreno. Good evening, Fakye Sport. Abu, you and your crew are doing a fantastic job this evening. Keep it up, bro. Abu, how shameful can a professional player will be so coward? An excuse for my word, Abu, just to disrespect other professional player, just that you don't like him. Abu, there is no other way. Nicolas Pepe career goal contribution can even reach Cristiano Ronaldo penalty goals. A winger with 163 contribution goal, not even better than Hendrick. But it is not his fault. All blame to Tiana Trump, the porn girlfriend. I'm even watching her now. Hey, that chabai. Oya towards here. Abrofo kantata sano. AK kanija. Me show you about Nicolas Pepe there. Who didn't share be can the enka. I mean I'm on my bape. Dia kept to us about me. Yeba sisia. live on Fakye TV, Fakye Sport. Any Jen Naswa, yet a home common eba. Na, mensa campaign for be more ha. Many on be din common. Yam watching or any chema where Joso Okese Parker. For a big game near the MTN FA Cup, a standing match come around 64. Future Stars. Who cross via Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Joel Bonsu, a general manager of my Future Stars. So, na fi inform Medforda. Offer bibi agana. Ne hon common atia atisi. Ubia edwezi no a player kofo kana mwasempa. Na the dino your friend is Salim Bafada. One fine Medforda. Kruma. As all boni deepe no bia zampa. Boy, you know, one seven and I'm near the Ajamajo or Bibi Aboko there.
Oh, I'm here. What you saw of Michael, me did pass it. Most my promote.
I was your what day, but I said, we see Cassane Vim now, would you run me as them there? Hey, near Mobiafa, Bibia to Tona Kwama, and there, Yamboa, Bibia Bekoye Mamocha. But the American Bisa, no, the Division 1 nation say 2025 2026 is the Future Stars and on Mexico.
Yeah, so far so good after 10 rounds of matches, no. Yeah, that's 6 hours on 2.
Yeah.
Points difference between any Shanty Good 04. 8 points.
Okay.
But you know, Babu was just so. Intended in switch the cry. Before the start of the season, now an ambition say everybody, you know, possibly we could secure qualification now Yakobo the Premier League.
Yeah.
And because by this our 5th season. Since the company per se establishing was a dominant force, Ozone 2. I know we will say very content with what we have achieved in the past. And here, any money, anyone say a big Ghana for a slot in the Premier League. And you know, you go so away matches, you know, last season now, you use draw blanks. And now you crowd the maximum points from away matches. This season, you ensure that starting Fakye wins, you know. And you say you start to see a Fakye away points now. Very massive because home need already. 5 matches we're winning 4, I draw 1. And you draw table for home matches alone, you need that top Ozone 2. You can say, you way form no. You quite bob the camera, but we are not taking our chances. And just as the boss need to open a net or one casa backyard, you say the dream will become a reality. But
Sunny is here. We all 5 seasons in the DBA ball division 1. I was a call for struggle with monetary factors. And say but Future Stars anything, yeah, who's a move. More among court relegation, more who say more ba premier no meaning kwame na mo fast one more hand on you because challenges in the division 1.
Yeah, financial challenges no dey so huge. I want more boy be in the Premier League and no say enye easy emo but yemfa kwanya so na ye more the bank ruler Mr. Michael Wachaba so they said the kura na say oye investment and the result beba both say crop bo no dey ahim into NFM DBA was way just to keep the players happy. No, making sure say the fundamentals are right and then my results then a person second. He said to me, I can, but they are still reaching out to corporate bodies. Say, I'm waiting about on board. I'm a barrier of sponsorship. I threw a lot of letters, but they're waiting for feedback. But it come with the easy. The boys now no so no, or they understand the system. Into your more they are come deserve no almost I can or more extra at the edge was say or more at the board team in Kanko.
Team no way forward is that we all seen say previous seasons and more players are more torn more than other teams in a bomb performing very well. Minimum crime will coach more transfer no from more than a Baby Ramo, Krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko. Secret in the say more scout will be or more picky players in the Bremana. Send more connection in the quality players.
Well, I say the FA run just 3 leagues.
Yeah.
The Premier League, Division 1 League, and the Women's Premier League. League Siemens and the all teams been equal and mileage was through. Even though Premier for no level was from more a change. Let's say they can turn the passing or more. Through Division 1 League matches and a month for whom or more on the form. We coach at the end exceptional case. Coach at the end, I think say you bought middle league, you know. How you measure as the top scorer in the middle league, you know. Final day as a came a ball. You probably taking down by Division 1. Now more park no more doors for me. Sure say even Ashanti good at a point, they nearly signed him up. And Sana Santo Koroko TSH. That's a champion, daughter Coco from Ponenia Breva Papa. Mama Canada, on said players no more bar, a board ma, or more games, you know. And to who's a player we in the mod one was from Butnia, I'm monitoring for be a 3 or 4 other matches, I say, by a consistent, and I say, some match of better than when it be a fire day. man. It was one but Afina, you try say any agent or more working beyond the shores of Ghana.
Okay.
You must say the at the end of every season, no. Much me boy any about community video Roma and then never boy because Kuani is scanning here. Even the big class in the crown or more foul player. Ghana standard no binya. Instead of just between the booting wobra, even a quarter of budget I'll be for the season. You see between that kind of partnership. Now to me about my players no. Because talent you will be you shut out fat. Even your recruitment your policy be say you better player about 22 years. This will be exceptionally good boy am results be 1 year and Abruce for 2 seasons. Other than that, you can range between 15 to 21 now. Only body between groom 1 or 2 years. Now if you're more ready for the market. That is our policy.
Mother, Rabbi giving us an idea on Comaka. Now, Mamma Corner Mene cutting in common. Salim today. Mr. Man, so Kakramana, Ujina giving him a zero trunk or four. Yana, I know a dingy when you are the Adiana. Never cousins is in Shaz and never Koye Mamo. You being a leader.
Oh, yeah, then I'm saying, near Koye.
Bibia Kokama Kamapa. Kama. Ah, me also my tonka. Na, I say, I say, we know. A cana me press video china match no babette on Kakadi Acheme. Yes, this is initial they are justify a part of place now. A core justify no. Some easy tiasha zero.
Oh, now me a part of a place no me justify no. I think say only 2 days.
Okay.
I no cast on the free, but yeah, TVB going to my and sign you follow up BIABY.
Okay, but net is saying more call you know. Now your mom or quite mamu ball full 90 minutes. And I say same and I justify it.
You quite no after some my shake up we my boy opinion boy. Your boy no second half your boy 1 hour the second half na other players now must wait no my baby.
Wow. But no Fabi Udino in the second transfer window. You know saying baby. But Okodoma includes here Salim Bafada, Kruma, Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Salim. Meaning what it is uncommon.
Matete.
Is that there now, sister? All this a player few months ago, Okoye justify that Kujachi. Bibinti Mekase and Pekeo. But then Salim Dinin and Bibia Kotoko Peseyem foul Nabra Beshe midfield or na Yijuma Saint Indiana Football Club. So what it is uncommon. Send it here them out.
Oh, a great feeling, pa. Say, season I started na me good season. Inquiry we there, but me say me good season. Our teams so interested.
What choose we are?
What you choose we be?
Ade has all show, Anna.
There be any phone decision.
Alright, Salima Gaza made a minimum. Any zeros more. You can't Salima and a born same city.
Salim no born energy de nyame me energy.
Okay.
Ena ball passing so me ade so me strength nyame de ama me no.
Okay. But what was say so Abeke we ready for your Ghana Premier League no?
Me ready.
Unyanto was you be near there.
Me hwe bi pa.
To be to be aware ready so be kwa ko Mate after we no make sure be akwa be boane ade a. Challenge you. Ya common communities na dia ko si say. Your mid for that we dey top mid for that power.
Yes, Salim the American say the modern version of Ayature and ABOU road combined. Because the passing no or that passing ability no or when he went to go long, went to go short.
Okay.
But near said back and physical on the ball. And to grab on and so between a jibbo and a friend in 7 day. And if you say, oh, play of that mood that now with your fin no screen, no defense, and I born as box to boxer, a baby be to me, and young one say, clubs in the Premier League almost express interest in him. But as a club, you're in your selfish, you're enjoying and quiet home. The best one also no at the babuano until we are taking our time to assess proposals how do more my express interest in the debate. Then you make decision about all the parties involved. And for now, no, yes, I'm for a bit more interesting was changing to the point of holding negotiations of some sort. But in your normal final, we are waiting. Say obenya kwanya bokura no aye from January echo nti me ho be 1 week to ni assess proposal on do
but I know be movie
na make say ya situation no na say because all course I was so new man be there be sha na nti be hwesa nkomo ni nyina na ho say all the parties involved will be no asumbadwo no a then we can sanction a deal for him.
Aje Bobo wanya babedu nya bochna another big match against Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That was just KC Park. And there your ball round of 64 and 64 your ball in no match akam.
Yeah.
And then FA Cup said he can obia nyu obia. Menim china kwen amofaso a hosti Krobia na ma Salim so na players no so chairman come on with the air of this game.
Okay. Match in there we are so much ready for the game. Also, you postponed it twice.
Yeah.
Originally, na 26th of November. And coincided with us and took a standing game against Basake Holy Stars. And I'm paying for reschedule the call. Third, and so quiet to say, Korokabo weekend, abo midweek, abo weekend, or some club away, planning 1 year didn't know. And more. No, says I another postponement. See, Yami had more channel, all is set. I finished J-Boy, Jenya Beduna. The interesting thing is that one of 64, as you rightly said, Yabuni na say no kwani game marker. Inti da ochina aye 3 December, Ghana hanya na match ba kope ene wo ho. Ene Future Stars ene Asante Kotoko e wo Edwoso KC Park. Ti e to so afre football loving fans nyina ni football enthusiasts so nyina mra. Yeah boys in the Ejomudi because yes, premier no was through. But talent na e craft Future Stars no. Me sure say so manya kwanya omubo Premier League say ya they could rub shoulders with everybody. Because when I come, I say, "Brinano, maybe a year or 2 years ago, no more be a we
yeah.
Chance na buy no mabo. And MTN come so the say the wa kano. Yesu bia enyo bia. Na House of Folk no, I'm a recent example I bet na draw inspiration I dey. E dey free last year. This one side golden cakes and you mo free mo. Just this year, True Life. Mo kra they are not even playing in the Division 1, Division 2. Mo cause one upset. And you know, to say globally, camp competitions say competitions are upset to boom, giant killing competitions. Manchester United have said teams be free League 2. You know, you move free. It are very much ready for Sante Koroko. Last year, draw we no Korokonya home draw. A ball, Baba Aram Moshe. And this year, no, says when your home draw there. That's a perfect time for revenge. To be a net, you know, no progress. The round of 32. To a Chinemo killing me around there. 5:36 in the na me gidi ni me conviction is Future Stars economy.
Ochano share to say gate fee near there.
Gate fee is near 20 Ghana cedis all levels because supporters standing on your safety zone any VIP session free one they aka ni nyina ebom kosi. Enti we try 20 na be apia no betumi atena na obetumi agina as early as 12 noon na your big gate na tum. And on say Koroko House of Folk matches category A games. Yeah. And any game involving either Kotoko House of Folk and any other club, no, category B game. Yeah. So in this particular tie, security no, and yet to say the Division 1 league now, and in tier 2 I'm already. And the divisional commander of Ghana Police Service, Ejusu Division, Asia, our promise is so being enough men, meet the minimum threshold, no. I'm about buying my game, no, at me so ticket. They buy a Jumanian ready. Pitch and I can say this is what kind of you're putting in ship. Now, pitching so the enemy had much. I'm about testify say in terms of quality, it is up there with the very best at the boy in Premier League because Division 1 because FE na managing it no club license for a inspection. So pitching up to standard. That we have the license to play and it no pitching on you're shaping the camera China. The DIABY account will be so who said no message.
But one interesting thing here. I don't know Kotoko agreement money or Mokoye concerning Fatah Oseidu.
Okay.
So a loan player.
Yeah, a loan.
Or qualifies with me aboge.
That be one qualify because per the loan agreement no. Cross for nature say ye near Santo Korokoshia. Say mpono exhibition match kura na ni kwan say Usia can dey ni parent club no. And so for no need the notable assentia want me enya kwanya mo chan give ni bia. Other than that player bia no ye fully fit and ready. I'm fit into coach's name plan kwa dia and boys don't beat me Usia.
Salim on our captain, Komo Ben no guys Nadi ahead of this game. And on number 1, so said na our general manager Kano pay share money team won 20 member. And madam Komo Ben na did ahead of this game.
Komo aye dini say boys no ye di kan say off the pitch in the kotoko enye ye size and the omo respect be mom but say on the pitch in the e drew onum dia any kwan say di agro say the be ya ebetimi dia ede yaje yetimi awini omo ne de e be na yetimi awini omo Chama boys in the omai ready pa
but who was a player pressure bi no so say officially club the aba say ye pe play away na men chade enche transfer window no so bie only same team na esen akwa pressure bi ani so I won't say normal game
because many oma bodada many oma ball last
season
and team won say normal game me ma pressure for me I mean team mo ball team fan say normal game na me bababo
Mate me jamo amakona me say na no ba no ojiro wani ya share that in research komo na ntwetwemu fa ma me ni ade ana why we ni antie be mo abu game we na wi na me ni say window ni bia ba bia be ko bia so yeta we chi because ya yi ni bi obetima ye ne de enim zo obegina na so na waboa na ne metimi akwa into there wish him all the best of luck enim say ye den o chena no ye be sen hia na ya ke bia no ye re ato aso dia ma ndi ocha exactly 3 pm ye be ram ejuso OKC Park na 20 Ghana cedis baby na yakọ akọrọ that big game ni bi na aboa na ne ma de daddy mpa di chawanjo on Salim you wish him all the best
okay
na ma chairman stay ni mo so ni we am ti ni mo final we are making
final one ne say medical make it appear already ochina your fans nti through you about 5 home games this season in the league ba ne kodoko ba special I'm the biggest club in Ghana and arguably one of the biggest in Africa into omoba movie crowd omoba at the spotlight about game ni so eti o chamber historic moment e pressure you know mu nyina share together timo bi antena fie no ntina management atena no share that decided say give fees ya nyire so because koroko travel cost at matches o mo charge 150 100 no nkro no ba ayi ni 20 said the beya bia benya kwanya ba park no part of China history e pese ye dey ye current crop for players we and so it me here as for victory we can assure them na game no so be yefe yes e bia ye kwhye wan go na kwagina chiri e defend because koroko wodin no ye gitum but ya so we so ni players almost no in terms of talent any experience even at the Premier League level no mo bi your players ni bi o ma ko Premier o ma ba we my captain no kra na woni Salim mo form the captaincy group no Charles Usu 2021 as ante koroko Edge League under coach Ugum no na Okaho yes
yeah Charles
Okaho the one in the ball 4 and 5 no so ya media man pro data free media matimi aba the striker ba ko Abdulrahuf Abubakar season etwem no free Bechi United and so by one fine winger on no heart of folk this season as a Frimpong any register no we said Darlington Jam for su wa ball Karela wa ball Bechi United so the experience is there yes
Jam for su Darlington
yes Darlington
Makonta wan you Makonta no
okay
Darlington one experience we boy league na chepa
yes enti omu nyina ho no ma e ba na experience ayen lake kra e na omo so omu nya mo Premier no kra no wa bo mo ache to say Salim KC the fourth season wa ni ebuni ya seen it all and korokokra de ta na omo bo friendly matches even before say no be FA Cup last season no ya ta na omo bo nti boys ndi omu nsuru kra omo respect on but omu nsuru omo to china the MTN FA Cup obi anyo obi ano be reflect on go prawan so
Pate you wish him all the best nyame famon corner anyewe adina afa we ne to so ma me na me hwe na yenyewe ti o join na ahwe me say videos ni bi ne ti nyambo china orwani echiemu ewo Juso KC Park on a big game no Japan na etimi akoso akrobia Kumasi Asante Koroko ne room na omo any future stars area ko akwa ni dem zo chana ne de wozu bia kona okokoko hwe game ni bi na eboa na niam adeda ye kama pa etimi ede ema montie sa pepe na esi etia ye don onsem no ede ewramu ne sele niam esi ekono na esi etia ni we adi guys ne be na Omaba na ye didi nkomo ato aso ya mana mo no John Toa Heba Clinic eyeka e wozo John Toa Heba Clinic maka ere a chose ne e woso okode ye boa na ugina na so na ya ni tu ase ye doku ezaze ne stroke no e ba ne bibia omo ye specialist enkofonya no 2 years omo da ho mu ntime nya omo hwe niama nko ye ntimi amfa mo ma ya boama ne o ma form ntoma pifra John Toa Heba Clinic o mo na be na ya boana niama ko ye am after no o mo de physiotherapy no and rehabilitation no e rametimi ra ma oba wa peba unye bi bo so be so bu nse hera maye and I feel I would was in Namia you do Nantino for fra na say okwa yɛbɛboa yi saa ha no fi ɔbɔsome mmiɛnsa ntam no wafa afuro wo nso a wafa ba bɛrima low spend count edu nya wade ne wu kra no yɛhwɛ ama ne gyina no na so sɛ nɛ mogyabɔsɔ fibre diabetes asthma hepatitis B and afei so a kidney problem and our heart no lung no liver no dwantoa herbal clinic Dr. Nana Owusu Kutrampem my goodness Dr. Nana Owusu Kutrampem na me baby girls no muntie me bɔ mu dia na ma Jesu ye baby girls no muntie ozo ba we di fɛfɛfɛ de hia na sɛ ɛwɔzo ma himfio no baby cheche ɛyɛ de ya akono ma baby cheche ɛnyɛ de nya akono dwantoa herbal clinic kokɔ de tie yɛbɛboa na vagina tighten no ya yɛ de ama oba otu so a yɛbɛma na yɛ kɛseɛ enya afiri yɛkɔ akwakoe operation bia na waba be forma hwe nkwa we na bibidro nkuto ne yɛ de niema ba kom yiri bia ka wo boze echi no abɔ ape so ɛbɔ pe so saa na mo a mɛbɔ ɔka gingin mɛbɔ ɔka boys no wa na ɔmani no ɛka kurukuru ne ade na wanimu no so no sebi unhyɛ da ni breast no de no susu a yɛbɛma na yɛ akɛseɛ edwantoa herbal clinic emani bu awu ọmọ afẹfẹfẹ bẹ man show ọmọ funu ayẹ kẹsẹ ma hu ọba bi a ọrẹ na funu ne to na ọzẹ ade na mmema kumza na ẹno na enye fẹ was Coca-Cola body shape dwantoa herbal clinic ọmọ mu anya Coca-Cola body shape ye na ne sade no aba be gu sisi no share no bozo na mo a na sisi na he na boys ni hu na omu ni ka ko kire zanzo ọba ye ro be ko bibia fe doctor na Owusu Kutrampem 0555 805533 0555 ene ko na yambo apomo a abija nkwanta school junction omo Old Glory filling station eso le krodu nya omo ye nhyehyɛ ya free health screening ne course we sha se September no edi ewuramu January 2026 se ne ona mo abitini akọ check wona makọ anu bibia se wakoma liver kidney lung prostate hepatitis oba wa peba unya biare ko eye free ye be check ya after no na how do wa yidro bi episo kama pere amanto mantaroma ye roni ani nkomo ya uze ne coach Kasim Okansi Menga anemu ne squad ni na ze Ghana ye bebo South Africa a friendly game ye we no na nke was South Africa for the main team ni adia another no pa me confirm ma ze we nye main team asem ye squad ya na ye on be call so good for Lawrence or say found out of Felix J. Mediama, Esi Kamal Dean Mahmoud Mediama, Isaac Afo Samates, Razak Simpson, Nations FC, Ebenezer Aban, Heart of Lions, Ali Mohamed Atufolk, Samuel Osekufo, Nations FC, Abdul Aziz, Swedu All Blacks, Eche Dogley, found out of Lions, Nana Kusi Asante, Vision FC, Prince Owusu Mediama, Salim Adams, Mediama SC, Emmanuel Aban, Bechem United, Kevin and Kroma Mediama, Emmanuel Ano, Nations FC, Emmanuel Mafu, Ghana Football Club, Rudolph Jr., Nana Kwesi Mensah, Swedo All Blacks, and Samuel Atakumi, Udieni Gold Star, Seydou Suyach, Dreams FC. The Omone players are ne Yaton Star from Ozomumbra, Emma Mejamu Jumano Nemboa, Naneman Koyepa, Etini Emfa, Emma Kama Pa. We are 16 December, Ghana Gamer, Yeko Akakobo, Eddie Etia, Omer from South Africa. Na munsem no ne sere niema no esi atie no yesi teams bi wo mo twede ma efiri pin for no se no kre pa zo meja mo players na akora be ha adwen kakra but this is club ya kan obi wo club ya no payment komo no na yesi coach sinsin ko be hia players bi mo so mo bra e ma me join ne no mo ne mo nko ba coach Abdulkarim Zito ka situation no wo no so ja player ba kokora akwa asemasi for the team no omo nso pria bam e de bi mo so wo a cast across and womb to jam omokwa ebe ha adwen kakra ti eno na players ni bi mo te ze Lord Amo could you set mo Pitami do akwa Cube Joe Patrick Asiri mu no yan sheda enhu omo wom so omokọ akwa akobo edwuma ne ade a erezi anza so be for contract akra to folks and contract no amon terminate no nko because 3 months ni entwa player ne ka ti nyina na ye nkomo bi egbere ba no edem pa abi mo yere kakra ma me na me ma frefo ne mbram na yenye ni mpege mu ebe common na big game no so be so china no mpinfo na baba bi din nyina so china de kian ke ozo mo hye krobia ya bi be me kakra ma me
oku me share that but me drama transfer back home say results then results the emba de o kan was but me talk about the end about
Baba di hon ko.
Odi hon ko ma no pa.
Me say bi me omo a wase money nko aba me ka no pa ubisa na asa me be mo adwuma say sporty a transfer player.
Okay. Nti. Maton Evans Osei Kwachi.
Yeah.
Eko better Jerusalem. Oh, Israel. Come nti. Nti Kwachi na da so no. A very fine midfielder. On the 19th one, no captain omo. Omo ko Switzerland Cup ball games. Or captain omo ya. About just 5 matches spent in my VC Warriors.
Now at home.
Let's go. Israel, ma better Jerusalem. Come on. A very good offer. Very good offer. I wish you the very best of luck. Evans
Osei Kwachi.
Okay. And rather na me new din komo baba be kan o wonsem but rather na me new din komo ha na be ka tell say if first round na match petition akwa kuma Ghana Football Association president Mr. Monwe we so na send we bi aba koku ye pon ye no wonsem ka say na man for send we ye pon ye na me hu be chim for there and one of them penny for na ba ko send dey koto wo against Dreams FC weekend so we benya video ni dia mo Mohamed Misbah koku ahwefo mo hwe any I was studio ha. Ye nyina yen call referee course that. But mo share video we din mame. We are now the judgment aba. Some time a chair match akoma kete ompam binifo ne nka nkwada no. Ana still binifo ni bi. Bo we den.
Oje den.
Wa je for say tier player dey abutu no box no say man card. Bibi wo penalty achia. Bo we be chim bibi wo penalty na be chim anya penalty pro. Abebo no. Player ne bad direct right. Trouble no, but butu be chim play, Dreams player be straight. Referee na sian jefa wetia be chim player na man card. Mohamed Misbah. Adding.
I saw this penalty being on board match in the VAR. But for some obvious reasons, I decided not to talk about it. Me, if you're a person, a team official, you disrespect me. Wasemba. I usually don't talk about it.
And
there is a particular person in the team United setup. Me money did say almost vice president as a family close. But there is a particular person in the team United team. I say me okodi nkomo bi gba bi amatinti. But I decided not to talk about it. Go side the park or maybe a blue articles. You are not better than me in any way. It's a personal thing to me fan castle. And then omupani mu ba so come team no ho. Or a part of ESCO member. The times I've interviewed him, he thinks that Ket is doing a good job and everybody at the FA is doing a good job. So such things, I won't talk about it. Because I mean the microphone but I'm a question.
Dive.
Okay.
Yeah, put to
what a replay in the back in the
yeah, both be nice.
My million to was a radi. What I
there was a contact.
For your decision for referee, okay. Yellow card was a good call. I dive here, oh, you the 9-10 cry.
There was a contact.
There was a contact. There's a contact for you penalty.
And since the one
he was close to the say that's amazing. No,
when you saw the Ghana referee, or Machina.
That clever or be a watch.
No, me, when you ask your boy and one,
the referee knows amazing a different thing. Look at the pause video. Pause video. This is the referee. For crying out loud. We have his bow. We are blocking. No play. We are blocking his bow. You know what I said? We will be blocking. Never lines. We are just said. You are to Kreku. And a referee's manager was a referee's one. Mon penny fund them is when you are MON-FRI grow no more. Now running ye.
Hey, one has Zudia.
Oh, Nasandra, who has a petition in media, bro? MP me say, Rebecca Daniel Lai for Stabashos. a few. Omo makena yam pomo on ye pay mom kwatena. On pay you from mom ye. Yam fa call them your phone in the board. Na Chama, would you chira also who and I'm kind of saying.
Who there. Then I come me who you about me. I decided not to talk about it.
Major or myself, my brother.
I'm in 10 minutes now.
Many problem.
My show. No, we are happy with it. But team winning the army, South Africa main team never was about you.
So many Kobo of Kono.
No man, no, yes, penalty near G2 Mukuma.
The woman in Kumu, some way a moon bobo, Manko of
South Africa team, they can't even go watch by your wife.
If you want the Biada, you would be boy, Mary, but I can't help it over there.
No, you would have been
local boys no make a statement for mom. South Africa team no 90% local players.
So team come away woman eba. So the players ni be teams ni be decline call up.
Yeah.
The date your both season one for any every wanting to win league so come for imagine some players available. We serious. You go ka ma yenka. Your both league ni abri se league ni ade na ene voice our boy. Na caretaker say super fantastic league. The same year super fantastic league. Okoka we ka so no be personal issue.
And it was a friendly match with Fred. I don't know my show.
Aside angle now, virus if you bad message. South Africa players, 90% your local players. We will see local players.
South Africa local players.
Omo per World Cup.
Kudu furi de da you mukra buy bre.
Kwaku op etu per World Cup akọ. South Africa for team no omo.
Na so ni say nye bibi ne bisi pa ne ade a. Ye squad ye wo kan ye ko World Cup nye bibi ne bisi. Ne bi e be say e fa bi mu nko no mo kwaje kakra be didi a. Local players my be dey World Cup no ye 35 players kokro be miki. No credit ye
kan local players ni team nko Bob Black.
Nka so mu team Bob Black Stars. You see, sometimes it's about materials. So on a good day, South Africa team na maestro de bi ayere no. Oh, money Egypt mo kra ne sa nation teams akese ni ogun team bo mo struggle no. E bi e be te say kokwe friendly match team on fa ho de nyede. But on fair grounds no abi bibi bo ba me yam hihye no kra da na maka. Me yam hihye me pa maestro. Say South Africa team na you ya ugo blues abo debe matches akoko lose bi no say omo a man so mi yam hihye me
na omo say omo
mi yam hihye me pa mi yam hihye me pa
okay we can say opportunity for local players
no mi yam hihye me kwagu man so what the brand mi yam hihye me pa
they have a problem they say so share baby Ghana Premier League na Babidru na o check the number of games yabo our clubs ne prepare omo teams, especially with their players of war. Looking at Accra House of Folk, the number of games they have been inconsistent with the number of games, and players also so mentally they are not sound because of salaries are yinchia omoka enfam. So hey baby Accra House of Folk in on our league logger is not good enough for Ghana football. But then you catch also you're part of clubs are big clubs within our Ghana Premier League. Then you talk about Kumasi and Kotoko. Number of games at Kotoko about under Karimzito this season. Oko Confederation Cup, work Ekwako Unifrim or back. Depending matches of the ball with three matches of boy, emu 2 pair, and I say emu back up to Timi winning. Jacqueline when Timi a convincing win for himself. The players within Kotoko club not currently live speaking injuries etima set in and no etimi are unable the performance of Kumasi and Kotoko in the last 3 games. Share a Diana club. Almost also a personal battle for the top spot of this particular league. It is a check some quite number of clubs, any players are more Ghana Premier League season, and Ubia in a peak period. As a Ubisa or Mwameka, they want their players to be full fit and then compete in some of the run of fixtures. A bit Abaso in the next maybe 3-4 games. But in the middle of this particular heat, now catch almost say Upe players at their Kobo friendly match. In the moment, Wangasa will say friendly match now Kwakobono expectedly. Said the Enyadie, but say Ushe Amwade now de Nkrofona de Kwakobono, Obubro Subibre, the club Kotoko House of Folk, Ediana, and those clubs cannot afford to lose their players to the Black Galaxies. So we John Momoko, Nasa Nipa 2 or 3, Ekupra, Nekoye individual different clubs. It will hunt the club now. Or person competing for the Ghana Premier League. I think that is the reason why we are actually announcing Black Galaxies, but then we are not seeing Kotoko players, we are not seeing I mean 2 or more players from Accra House of Folk. We are not seeing 3 or more players from Aduana.
As for one.
As for one.
Aduana is here free 2 say free. And I'm catch up on say back open no menya.
Back open no menya.
And I'm the man for more. We gonna we squad with it is here and can also say Lusana Kushim.
Very good.
Na kotoko so emzo mo free fool say saying. Omo mo cheze daddy. Ye mama back. But me dear my dear ever ready.
Say omo be
omo first goalkeeper call. Omo first choice right back call. Omo midfielder number 8 obo me na you know Kevin Nkrumah number 7 on also call timi dey ma dey more sacrifice omo first goalkeeper call omo first choice right back call omo number 8 call omo wingers no ba call oh number 8 no so call ne partner na call timi dey ma dey total way pa
so un say for Mediama club no I can tell you say so and last time I can say mutual say from I think from 2022 2013 ba so 2023 ba a Mediama club no more selected 18 players as a 17 players don't call water cotton and Mediama was able to get more players to replace the 18 players now wakoton and they formulated another team right now as we speak that team the Ghana Premier League
Major where affect you
Major sure but say Mediama, these players, it wouldn't affect the Mediama team.
Okay.
It won't affect. Senkebe affect 2 or more. Prince Owusu, omo talisman. One being Kamaradin, Mahmoud, omo talisman.
Salim Adams,
omo talisman. Kevin Nkrumah, omo talisman. Felix Che, I want one goalkeeper. Why would they allow them to go?
Because omo replacement.
Good. Maybe their bench is good. So say Oka Kotoko asem now Kotoko. It would team B. Sekotoko afford it. The best 7 players, Emma Black Galas is where Kotoko shouldn't think about those players no release Jama Black Galas because they been here. Kotoko is afraid. Says some players na ye more mono. So mo kupra team no better because some more team champion in him say team anybody you mababono. They are not getting full faith of themselves playing for Kumasi and Kotoko. So for them Kotoko cannot put their chest out and say you release 4 or 3 players to Black Galis or Munkobo. But so checking Mediama team now, they believe themselves. 4 or 5 players are from. They believe say in the absence of these 4 or 5 players, they can easily do it again.
Now nation for there.
Nations. This is
almost players free.
Almost players free.
Top players.
Almost top players. You understand?
Hey, a nation so set up no Omoko South Africa.
I send the Omoko. So, Diaby, what I'm trying to say is in the midst of this particular heat na yebono, we cannot select players omu crazy Ghana Premier League, omu ball humodi making sure they will do it for their clubs and then we take them away. Because Diaby, whether we like it or not, Ghana we are having that quality. But investment na ewura players nimu, emo ebasro that quality to compete with some of the responsible clubs omu timi performing in our respective countries. No, Ghana, our Premier League didn't draw. South Black Galaxies is we local Black Stars, right? Omu ko perform with South Africa. South Africa, omu invested so well in their league. And o check South Africa, omu team A number national team now almost 10 players. Estate our omu nyina no South African league. Now no Club World Cup no ko boy no. Check Mamelodi Sundowns. Very good. Check local players no. Some players Club World Cup. Emu Marco 7. Started in the South African national team. And that tells you say the quality that we are putting out there no cannot match them, irrespective of the best players and Mediama for selected their mom. And I said, you are from Mediama. They cannot perform with these South African players. I mean the local national team of South Africa will pretend say be almost first level, almost the bench never shall say, and that's almost test squad never shall say. That was almost final squad. But so release I've called friendly game no AFCON maestro. And your friendly match KK. South Africa for any book game way for the AFCON. What was I say we cry almost final friendly game on the South AFCON. AFCON maestro. I think AFCON game. Who say provincial malice in your house will be okay. Our official list on war camp. And all my friends say Embra. But here team fa we mono and qualify for the AFCON. Saturday will be releasing the player. Man is Sadia. Match near man in your cantino. Yama a Yimon Kobo. Kama a demon near the Omoko. Diaby. Sam Kwadawe cannot play with South African national team.
Mr.
One share Sam Kwadano Mukobo with Fluminense Mono. Mamulani Sanders from Kwadano Mukobo with these South African, Brazilian clubs, no. Omegui ni mwase. Quality winner ya one. It cannot match up with South African clubs. And I say it cannot match up with the national team players.
Kwaku, I'm happy for one person in this squad. Abdulaziz or Shredro All Blacks. After RTU or Tnafi for a whole year, I remember recommending him to a big team Ukruma. Na akomia daily we are catcher na no de kofa say as always video grow hano. It happened to him, but I'm happy he's performing at Shredro All Blacks and Black Galaxy squad. He's been able to be part of it. He's a solid left back that on any day you will see say he's doing well. Now no other go Shetia team friend on Dreams, you know. Was one of the trademarks of the team that in terms of free kicking, so he's up there with me money. I presented him to a team, and a young one was in teams like I said, no, a mobre.
So I was in the year Jack.
A mobre, and yeah, something that
Sassam I can't confess him so one.
Are they?
Yeah, Jaika.
I didn't mean I can.
I Salim TRCC, not all can be. Okay, just for Kotogabi. I'm fat, but the Nekoto 4%.
It didn't know justify or Kotoko Namfa. It's not about NCO. The entire now Casama when new issue now as a new issue when you say players no call justifying. You say you're fine players every year. That what Opaya was only players didn't come out. Sanya catch up young
teams now support to Abuchi. Yeah, team call offer by you, team offer player with the moment. I'm going to Monday. The following 3 years time, nobody's Kakesi.
And no year time one, Sa player no buy. You need some player near Masuma win am dinabao. The moon number go. And a mobile time. But that time, what
offers is now club, no left back. I'm not sure changing on
Martin Bay. Team only left back that they are over
coach.
Now, now you coach.
Oh, now you coach.
And it's all bullying you.
Oh, now you team back. Ose, team better.
Team Bina or Tiak Rana or Bona and go left back. I say men. Left back bear. I say men. Left back bear. Left back to left back. Oh, yeah. What are you? Then to Kwakusana City, I'm happy for him. Anyhow, is it? I like how yes. Hamza Sam Wong. I'm happy for him. The entire me happy for him is say in players no, any in teams no, a test what is no man penny for me who say this is how we run football in this country. Kwaku mean the DWR mean now you expect a player not to be paid for 3 months. I am a bomb by say players in management or me solid to send the management no. Kwaku SSA or more terminated contract no. Then serving
the agents in South African base.
Yes, or more terminated contract no. Na onko free na se compensation for crowd for example compensate to no mu se club no ye run na se do mu si run a club no. How on earth now a big team in Ghana has to folk across 3 months as a 4 months without paying the players? And also your big team, we a big team here then are the big team no. Big team here san mabisi and the team me a big team. Kwaku, that is the gospel truth. Then can no crunch on me and send them for a grow. Kwaku mo say coach can send a tray coach Kasim Mengel.
Catches any team or Munya Tremom and the players and all. A bit more fitness in a way in Tino. Or Muntime release your mom one and sign more man account.
Nanga in Pafo. Say who bejo? Yeah. Lord Amwa. Yeah. Patrick Kasiebi. And a Capitami Duakwa. You got 4 players. There's a guy come and come back of Fan Cranny Bimba. No, I don't cry on Yam watching and you were Santana. Koku, you see, young football, ne yeno. Or more with deep football any minimum day. In football, ni ma school the crack tire juma, but on be some the crack and too baby. Because so can't some no can't some ni ya. League I di aban sikabeshi more person invested this sikabeshi more. Oh, go league na air koswa. You don't take away your best player to go and play a friendly game. Sikabe nkwana South Africa de maye. I don't think SSA, ye be in league now, you say, ye a super fantastic league. When ye NFA president, do who come say super fantastic league, and no come way to war because he talked about controversies. Number 7 who controversies crop. Say so a referee controversies, yeah, and he's not being fair to the teams. I'm for number 7 car some get 2 for Tau, and a power is now boy. No, Benjamin Asare, only I saw a third goalkeeper. I didn't know Waku. Assembly or why if you baby just know say this is what is going to happen. And now again Blasters goalkeeper screener. I say now no so na wo hwe World Cup or Ghana Blasters you qualify for 2006 World Cup no e Samia Jane dam but the only never dam and goalkeeper no your Blasters goalkeeper to na say he watch only and watching only no catch and ho say only never da pony because not only labo ball Europe who more knowledge about football any day. What is he trying to tell us? We are here talking said we don't want the what happened in 2006 because local goalkeeper and all the conversation around it, you say, Yamfa Obi Owabo Timeda. And look at the goalkeeper trainer for the Blasters saying this. Kwakunya a third goalkeeper. I'm telling you. In some one okay. Maybe it's easy. Or a third goalkeeper. I catch him a catcher.
Jaden.
Kwaku. May say or a third goalkeeper. In some answer, I say, what they put up now, I can't see boys into you. I'm a far for a while. Or a third goalkeeper. Or a third goalkeeper. Or a third goalkeeper.
Blasters number one. Blasters number one.
Yes, over here. You swear, yeah, and Goziaga. And Goziaga. I will be asking what you. I will be asking what you. So don't can I. And to be asking what you.
0206334646 0206334646 so ba na waluwa TV set no watini ana ya ko ye ni na bo na nema akoye kama pe dia mam mfa nchene mo amanka no message enumba be didi jimi karga ta na meze baza ya na e ha bien kakra ni ade. Good afternoon for Fakye Sports. Chelsea with my 2 goals to nil. Estavao and Enzo will score the goals. I'm Chrissy Piney from Gambia and on D-Rama. Good evening, watch you live from Tamale, Hala Madrid. I'm watching 6 in Sheton Kwan. And I will tonight Chelsea is going to win by 3 goals to 1. This is your boy, Elder Solomon from 18. Good afternoon, Abu. Now, I'm happy watching you guys live from our table. More analysis on Chelsea and we are, but my issue is really well. We don't call your caviar. I'm far from I don't dearly baby after you. But it's very good. But I told it you. But when the master be 4-1. Master baby 4-1. Aye. Okay, Mate. Mamma and I'm far from. But I told dearly baby after you. Hey, Ultra's president with you. Me o ye para me fa cho so e.
Na me ado na bu. Abuna kachi menjo approach Karim Vito no. Eza ko ka kire nse the players ne de ye sere no bia hu hia but de ne hu hia kebeti de amo mo film buzu. Ono so anya ga.
You are the way I can every those or a gallery. Yeah, look, only waiting in a man.
So one able to play for now, the most here. And they're touching you. The message of our gallery refusal. Then you better.
Oh, that be by no sense, and the only play on this. Why? Oh, my man, I'm a far from a patrol, the baby Alfred.
Because I picked the pack.
Me patrol, tap up or there.
Boko.
Me too, Mina.
I will my follower, my macra go out to me. Again, we did say, I would have people be answered. Kagan person can say, I will, and then Kao Yamame, the boy of food. But it's where pa who's who.
I mean, we are Mamma Sobe, Namidi, Medeva, Shenia Maclear, Nammy.
You understand your Faba should be now. Let's rest your chili to cry. As you're telling me 5 years. Without saying,
I'm far from a patrol, dearly baby Alfred.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Mr. Gentleman, Casafras and Tibet.
Mr. Janvi, your boy about so far, one collar, you be a line to my mix a crowd, the Aujinaso. Begin is a bear for the Mr. Janvi. Mebacho meet you.
The thing kind, Nebo said the American, more than a shame.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, and that Sunday, the miracle. Chelsea board draw Saturday. Let me send Madrid, Nekotokona, the mini, and Meniaji. Unfortunately, the course so Otokona had in Madrid the end of the year, the Hosam cry. You said she go back to normal now at Nabama £1 back. You know, your cost of one pass, when you my pack.
Yazu da se pa nyame sha Mr. Jeffy said that day nyina wo hwe e ba be contribute to di any baby afrefi.
Hello.
Yes, I'll do any baby afrefi.
The daily coordinator of
About your tadi boko there.
Be diabo.
Na say or record bia.
Okay.
Okay, BTO.
Okay, from better no ma dara yende ikono dem because you can change that no wa question
Mate, better say me food wa. Me pa to di any baby afrefi. Hello, Kola. Kola, me pa to tebenka. Kola, o tebenka. Me shena. Aye, we ni ade na. Ma fa ba kumuni bi ansa na ma pija mi mo na de akebia. Etimi ato aso kama pe de amamo ni ade a. Me ba jo di ni baby afrefi.
Champion fantastic Abu Dhabi.
Media me pa to BTO.
Yo, Ogolo ni Sampa.
Ogoro Sampa boko there.
Oh, senior Sampa yeku obi ahwe Fakye TV za papa mu.
Meteo.
Senior menko mentan tu. Amenhwe man Real Madrid match. In fact, yeah, Barcelona support the video of the Julo de Colombia Tene. Omet Matia Real Madrid to go to the maintenance. Chelsea Atlanta. Wow, Akimola Lukman. Now, obviously, and so Atlanta obviously one to need. Now, video ya what they share with TV so ye media. There be some kind of play any view to honor on him for one in a day and more left, you know. And as soon as I made Ghana charity now, I'm going to go to the Minister of Africa. I said, Ghana charity makes to my local players. You know, much some of the team money. The press between me to Mr. Commit me a quotidian. See a mamchia, Yanti, and a ball, I inquire for the Mama Fiatarana Maya, the union.
Mate, 7 times soon to me for BB. One more chair, I'm on Fancheme. Nya de ere mapem nya boa ocha ya beba na ya ba beto aso na de akebia ya de abremonti aropa 7 to 8 mililuta beba na ere nsema wodo na go de amam na ewia 3 to 5:45 ya transi ato aso da manyame nso bibia enyuno re yense ni bi anku ya mo fanche yo ya na ebe fomo ko yesu ani asom na yenyina ka bom bi abo amaduma de na kama pa nyame nso bibia ya da mo